Testing.
Testing.
Silence, where stars whisper secrets untold. A rift tears through the astral veil, and sanity reigns, its grip unfolds. Girls are chanting shadowed halls, their voices a hymn to chaos unbound. They conjure up forbidden falls to summon the fallen, lost and unfound. Found, unfound. Oh, as the winds carry up free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Across fractured plains, reality trembles, mountains weep, rivers twist in desperate prayer. The sun blinks, uncertain of its emblem, as eldritch horrors crawl from the lair. Their forms twisted and malefic, born of nightmares and forgotten dread. They drift through astral currents, a beacon for those who seek madness instead. Oh, astral winds carry on free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Every bone. In forgotten temples and cursed groves, heroes gather, their resolve unyielding to chase the ripples of reality's coves and confront the abyss, both fearsome and appealing. Oh, as the winds carry up free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. As the final verse echoes the starlit skies and death trembles on the lips of all, the abyssal maw opens galaxies within, ready to consume all those who stall. Yet whispers of valor and unity persist in the eminent astral reckoning. Perhaps hope shall win.
All right, welcome on in session number 36. It is the first day of summer 2026. It is Father's Day, and we have a few birthdays in the community. So today is going to be baller. I'm not going to take too much time talking. I'm going to jump straight in because we got a whole shitload of stuff going on that I want to get resolved immediately. So without further ado, join us for the session, and we'll see you at the end. All right, here we go. I'm going to jump straight into the, well, hello everybody. I'm going to jump straight into this recap because we got a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit to do, and it's D&D day. So, all right, so let's go ahead and start with the session recap from session 35. We began Ianari the 13th, 4254 PFH at 4:30 p.m. So the group was called forth into the square by Krivak, and after insulting them briefly, he asked what they wanted. The group told him in a roundabout way, including boldly lying to him, and then telling on themselves about Ilara. He asked them to join him in his private chambers. The group obliged and entered a large, run-down house, where he told them that the price was now $750 instead of the $500 that she started at. They had until the next dawn to pay for her, or she would be on a ship heading north. As Amelia left, Krivak asked a few to stay behind, so Lyra and Dench did so, and he told them that there was possibly another way to get her back. Somewhere below the spire of the Pact Makers, there was an infernal archive that was supposedly home to a ledger used during the salvation of the city by Braxel Wisdom, its leader. He wanted the group to simply look at it, read its contents as best as they could, and return to him for extraction. He gave the group his contact's information, and then let them go. The group then made for an alleyway and had a very long and very difficult conversation with Amelia, who apparently didn't have much of a plan herself, except for slaughtering the entire city and freeing all the slaves. Eventually, through some clever wordplay, the group simply told her they were going to meet the contact, and off they went to the Tiefling district. I had to listen, by the way, to the recap before I had to watch the session to write the recap, and I kept telling myself, "Now write it like I'm 5."
I hadn't admitted to myself that I wanted to slaughter everyone.
There was a couple. I was gonna say there was a couple of roundabout moments where you were like, "Oh, I thought we would just get into a fight and steal all the slaves away in our ship," and I'm like, okay.
Potato, tomato.
Listen, all things are possible through Celestian. Once there, they met with Zarzek, who confirmed that he had access through some of the old service tunnels. However, for the directions and the key to get them inside, it would cost them 50 gold. More than that, he offered for them to potentially obtain a special quill from the archives for him, one made of a phoenix feather encrusted with black gems. For that, he would pay 400 gold, minus the 50 owed to him would be 350 gold profit. The group accepted the key, and Zarzek led them into the service tunnel entrance. The group entered, and after a bit more banter about not wanting to do this via Amelia, they went down. They followed the directions to the tail end of the tunnels and eventually found the door. And this is when Amelia simply told the group she was done, and she wanted no part of what was happening. And so she left. And the group let her. As she left, Lyra placed the key in the socket, and a ring of arcane glyphs appeared above the door and began slowly dissolving as the magic took effect. That's when she became locked to the key, paralyzed and helpless. 2 tubes appeared from above the group in the service tunnel, and massive black slimes undulated forth. The group jumped into combat, and wouldn't you know it, Amelia took some of the heat from the rear as she reappeared in all of her holy glory. For now. So that was the recap. XP. Actually, not freaking bad XP. RP was 375 because last session was just non-fucking stop firecrackers with you guys, and I didn't have to do shit. Skill checks, 175 XP, so everybody earned 550 experience points. Alright. So session 36, which is where we are tonight, we're picking up on Ianari the 13th, 4254 PFH, except we are at 9 PM. And that's that. Okay. Any questions for me before we... or anything for me, I suppose, before I kick on this music? This here music?
I have a question for Amelia. How dare you?
All right, on that note, let's go. Okay, so we are at the top of the round. Lyra, you've got a little timer counter on you now for the number of rounds. As you probably guessed, he had a good idea saying it might take about 30 seconds in order for the key to work, and here you are. Okay, so, top of the round. Canis. Canis, you are muted, bud.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, sure can.
I love the IT solution of plugging it out and plugging it back in.
Shouldn't work as well as it does.
I know. Anyway, so Canis will kind of look back at Lyra a bit like worried, and but there is a big enemy in front of him, and there's nothing he can really do about that. So he'll kind of just shout, I think Lyra's paralyzed, but I don't know for how long or why. And then I'm going to assume that's the key, and then he's going to run past 5, 10, 15, 20 to get behind this thing.
Yeah, and Canis, just for clarity, because you did take that last turn to kind of like look her over and be like, what the fuck is going on? She is like, I don't know if you've ever seen anybody, it's kind of gruesome, but if you've ever seen anyone get like electrocuted while they're touching something that is hot, like a hot wire, and they freeze to it, it's like she is stuck to the key and her whole body is just clenched shut.
I have, unfortunately.
Sorry to bring that back up. So have I, so...
It was for like we call it field school in Afrikaans, and the like tour guides we had were like, touch that if you want to have a great time, and so someone did, and they learned real quick.
Wow.
And they did not have a great time.
Yeah, they do things a little
Learn by
differently in Africa.
experience.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah, we did that with the kids in electric fences. You
Oh,
wanna get punched? Touch that thing. Then you'll
Yeah.
know what hurts.
Yeah. Now stay the fuck out of the cow pasture. All right. Sorry, Canis.
We also so Canis is gonna bite this thing from behind. It's basically the long and short.
Okay. All right. You're gonna bite it. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me an attack roll, please. Okay, 22 definitely hits. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll damage with sneak attack. Okay. It's the regular piercing, I believe. And 10, so 16. Holy shit, nice. Okay, so, Canis, as you dodge behind this thing, it's like a massive, like, heaping tar pit. It's weird. When you bite it, you actually take 4 points of acid damage. As when you bite into it and tear a chunk off, it begins to dissolve your teeth and your gums. But you do deal a nasty amount of damage to it.
Awesome. And then I will kind of trying to distract him. The creature as like to be the bigger threat because I did more damage than, hopefully more damage than anyone else. I can't fully remember. I will use my bonus action and just like bark at it, giving Dench like the opportunity to hit it. Basically using my
Him the help action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Got it. Okay. All right. Excellent. All right. Next is to Lyra. Lyra, obviously you're stuck, but I'm gonna change your timer to 3.
Woohoo!
Dench.
All right, Dench kind of tosses his longbow behind him, and he removes a hand axe.
Okay.
And he will attempt a whack at this
Okie
wall.
dokie.
He's going to attempt 2 whacks because he has 2 actions now. Yeah.
whack it 3
Whack
times.
1. Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna put this here so we know your bow is
That's
there. Actually, that does hit. Yep.
shit.
Okay. So yeah. So give me just 1 sec. Okay. Okay. So Dench, you toss the bow behind you. You rear back with the hand axes. As you come in, the axe hits this thing, and it immediately the axe begins to sizzle as it touches it. As that happens, you take 6 points of acid damage, and your axe goes completely fucking through this thing. Literally cuts it in half.
Is my axe still usable?
It is usable, but it does have a -1 damage roll until further notice. And
Okay.
as you hit it, you realize that you have torn it into 2 pieces. The pieces kind of bubble for a minute and then rise up and begin to undulate independent of each other.
Well, shit. All right. This guy gets number 2, and I might
Okay.
make 2 more. We'll see. Was I supposed to get advantage on the first hit anyway?
Yes, you would have. So if you want to roll again, since they were both 11s, you can roll again and just take the advantage from it.
Okay. Okay. I just want to see if I got an nat 20
Crit,
roll.
yeah.
Okay. So, does 11 hit the little guys now, or is it
Yep,
still?
sure does.
Okay. All right. So that's 3 owies.
So again, your axe hit. It does not. It's tough to tell if it's actually doing any damage, but it is definitely cutting it into pieces. Each one of them are now operating on their own, and that axe also takes a -1 damage roll moving forward.
Okay. So that was 2 damage that came to that guy, right? You're saying because -1 from the first attack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you attack it with the same axe?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's my bad then. So now that axe has a -2 to damage. It's cumulative. So yeah. Sorry about that.
And then, so I assume after a while it'll just be completely like what
it's melting. It is you see it's bubbling up and pieces of the metal are starting to rust and flake off.
Is it bludgeoning yet?
No.
Yeah, no. I don't have any kind of weapon that's good for bludgeoning types. Okay. I do have a whip. All right. I think that's mostly it. I think he'll just kind of sidestep to make sure that he's blocking
Okay.
Lyra as best he can.
So as you do that, this one is going to take an attack of opportunity against you. Okay, and that is a 19 to hit. And that is for 24 points of damage. 16 acid and 8 bludgeoning. As you go to step away from it, it just smacks the absolute shit out of you and drops you. So yeah, you guys would see that.
You guys would, yes, you would see that. And then Dench hits the ground. And then, where is it? And then maybe stops breathing for a moment, but then immediately and eyes flash back open, and he's at 1 hit point.
Oh, that's your orcish thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's badass. Okay, fair. Good. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so you guys see he drops, he's down. He's like, for a moment there's like, ah, fuck, there's no breath, and then boom, eyes flash open as the adrenaline hits and he takes a deep breath. Okay. Pain.
We are going to step sideways to further block off Lyra for 1. Cute there. And Pain's gonna say, I know I told you I'd heal you, Dench, but heal yourself today. And he's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
All right. Give me 1 sec. And what flavor of Spirit Guardians? Necrotic or
Radiant.
Radiant? I had a feeling that's probably the case. So
Yeah,
go ahead and tell us what your Spirit Guardians look like. I think this is the first time you've cast this spell, isn't it?
It is. So I have an idea, and if you don't like it, you just nix me on it. But what I think I'd like to have is Pain goes into this, his chant, and it comes out kind of like the Song of Dalinar, but the words are different, but the tone is there, and it's kind of like Dalinar steps out of Pain's body and stands next to him and joins combat.
Okay. All right. I dig that. I mean, fuck, you don't get much more spiritual and ancestral and guardian as something like that. So yeah, as you hum the incantation for the song, you guys see kind of stepping almost through Pain's form is a spectral form of Dalinar. Now, being that it exists within this radius, we'll just say that like there is this spectral light, and when an entity takes damage, it's Dalinar dashing, literally just flashing through them and dealing said damage. So you have conjured the spell. I believe as soon as it pops, damage happens. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's I'll just check that. For the first time on a turn or start of turn there, it must take a wisdom saving throw. On a failed saving throw, creature takes 3d8. Success, it takes half as much.
Okay, and I'm assuming, by the way, the creatures unaffected are the group. Is Amelia
Yes.
going to be unaffected?
Amelia would be on.
Okay, just look. Hey, I don't know where allegiances lie right now. So, okay, so An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, boom. Okay, so let me make some wisdom saving. These are wisdom saving throws. And what is your wisdom saving throw, Pain?
Let me roll the damage because it's hiding behind the damage. Or save DC is 13, I think that says.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it said wisdom 13. So
Got it.
I think
Got it,
that's
got it.
what it was.
Okay. So, if they fail, they take the damage, and on a success, the creature takes half damage, and they are not slowed. Right? Oh no, I think they're just slowed, period.
Yeah, I think they're
they're
they
just
are
slowed, period.
slowed.
Okay,
Speed is
got it.
halved.
So I had 2 successes and a failure. So as the energy begins to spiral out and around, the first one... Give me one moment. All right, so as the Spirit of Dalinar begins to kind of dash in between these entities, the first one seems like it kind of resists a bit of his attack. The second one as well, although they're both pretty horrifically wounded. The third one, the Spirit of Dalinar, like, lunges into it, picks it up with its spectral energy, and just smashes it into the wall next to Dench, and it just stops moving. So that's that. Anything else, Payne?
I think that's it for me.
All right, down to Combat 2 taking place at the Crossroads. Amelia.
Short and sweet, environmental to draw the sword. And then she's going to murmur by moon and stars, and I'm going to channel divinity for sacred weapon, and that'll be my action.
All right, so is that the one that makes it glow?
Yes.
What's the radius?
20 foot bright, 20 foot dim. It also makes the weapon magical.
All right. Anything else, Amelia?
Just bracing for impact
Okay.
and maintaining this duel.
All right, here we go. So let's start with the ones to the north. So they are beginning their turn, which I believe is another. If I'm not mistaken, it's a wisdom saving throw every single time. It's a new one. So let me go ahead and roll a couple wisdom saves. That's a very terrible failure. And that was a nat 20, which with its negative makes it a success, but not by much. Go ahead and give me damage again, Payne. Alright, so even the one that rolled the nat 20 and succeeded didn't have enough hit points to make it survive, so Dalinar's spirit begins picking up and just literally, like, slamming these things with all of his might and energy. This one over here is not looking great. It's barely holding itself together, but it is still active. Amelia. Oof. Lucky you, Amelia. It was on a 19. One of the damage dice hit it and knocked it over to a 1, so it rolled a nat 1. Alright. Back to the top. Kane is.
Alright, so he sees what's happening on here, and as much as he hates it, Payne has basically got this. So he'll probably, because he can see Amelia from here. At least that's what my view says. Or at least he knows there's a second blob that went further down.
That's true, and there's also now this massive... All this light here is coming from a pinpoint centered on where Amelia had turned around.
Alright, so then I think he would turn around and go do that. More to deal with in case it comes back than to help Amelia at this point.
Okay.
So it'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And
Okay.
then I will bite.
Got it.
Which I'm very concerned about, because Dench's axe is melting, and I'm using teeth.
That is true. Also, make sure you update your token with HP. 24 absolutely hits.
Sorry, I think I missed it last time. How much HP did I lose from the bite?
Oh, man, you're going to make me do that again? Hang on, I got to scroll all the way up. 4. Okay, so you definitely hit with this. As you hit it, the compelled duel magic fizzles, and this thing kind of undulates a few times, but Amelia, you would feel your concentration shake loose as it, well, you know how the spell works. Okay, but it still does seem focused on you. Also, Canis, since we are there, take an additional 2 points of acid damage as you bite this thing, but it is going to take all of your damage, so it does take 16 points of piercing / sneak attack.
Alright, the model should now be updated correctly.
Alright. So yeah, Amelia, you would hear like a bark, and then this thing kind of writhes, and you see it kind of shake Canis off, but you see a bunch of the black ooze splatter across the wall as he obviously did some hurting on. Canis, anything else?
I will not be giving Amelia a bonus action. I am good, thank you.
Okay. Lyra, we're gonna go back to the top with you.
I can hear what's going on, right? I just can't turn and look.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, you can only hear incantations, hollering, yelping.
Heal yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, you hear all that.
Okay.
Okay, so Lyra, that's past you. Dench, as you're kind of coming back to, you see this radiant spirit, this ghostly visage kind of grabbing and slamming these oozes, and you look and realize that the one that had really fucked you up is just barely hanging on.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, seeing as how Dench made 2 more of those things with his hand axe, I don't think he's going to be using that anymore. Especially the fact that it's kind of melting off the handle right now anyway. So Dench will kind of... I guess at this point he'll probably just try to protect Lyra as best he can and just do the take a dodge action. And also he will second wind.
Okay.
So let's get a little bit of that back.
All right. Take that deep breath.
That wasn't great, but better than 0.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll just be dodging, kind of blocking Lyra.
Okay, understood. And I'm assuming you stand up.
Correct, yes.
Okay,
Standing
got
up.
it. Perfect. Pain.
I never feel like I'm ready by the time it gets back to me.
Right.
Okay, so Dench is in bad shape, and that thing's still standing. So I am... My first thought was I'm going to guiding bolt this far thing, and I kind of think if it's in range... Yeah, oh yeah, 120 feet. So I want to guiding bolt that one down there.
Okay. Perfect. Go ahead and give me a ranged spell attack roll at disadvantage, please.
I can see it.
You have you are in melee with an enemy, and you're firing into melee.
Oh. Okay. Well, we'll try it anyway,
Maybe you get lucky.
because that was my thought. Oh, come on. Oh, it didn't come through yet, did it?
I don't. I see. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, 19 and a 3, so 8 total. Okay. Well, lucky for you, it wasn't a nat 1, because that would have really sucked when you lit Canis's ass up. So you fire the holy bolt from the end of the room, trying to kind of see past Dalinar, and it kind of smashes into the wall next to Amelia on the opposite side and leaves a singe mark.
And that's probably not what I should have done, but that's what I did. So that's what I did, and I'm done there.
All right, Amelia.
We have an ooze to try and put down.
Light his ass up.
So, attack number 1.
Okay. Definitely hit. Okay.
Horrible damage.
That was actually relatively low damage.
Let me make sure that there's no...
You
Yep,
said that
that's
so nice,
correct.
Kat.
But it is magical,
Got it.
if that matters.
Give me 1 sec. Okay, so...
Yep.
So, your longsword smashes into this thing, and you feel it begin to burn and sizzle as it moves through. It does not take a -1, because for the moment, it is magical. However, it does cleave it in two, creating 2 smaller entities in its place.
Well, let's see if we can make them a little bit more Canis bite size. I'm going to try this again. So step up to close the distance, and just the one in front of me.
Got it. Yeah, 27 absolutely hit.
There we go. 12. Just gonna make all of them. Canis can finish him off, it's fine.
All right. So again, you slash at it. It cuts through it. Doesn't seem to do a whole lot more besides split it in half. But you create cute little ooze babies, so that's cool. Anything else?
I'm a paladin, I got like 2 moves, and that was both of them. So, I'm done.
All right. Back at the top. Payne, why don't you go ahead and give me damage for Spirit Guardians? We'll start with that dude. Not even gonna waste the time rolling the save. Dalinar kind of hooks back around, feints left, feints right, and then just spiritually uppercuts this thing. And as it tears it up the center, the divine energy, the radiant energy, actually burns it away. It's pretty intense. Down south, let's go ahead and make some attacks. So I'm gonna start with the bigger of the two is going to attack Amelia. Ooh, lucky for Amelia. That's a 10. The little guy's gonna attack Amelia. Woo! Amelia got lucky again. Canis. Canis not so lucky. Okay, so Canis, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage and 15 points of acid. This little guy...
Uncanny dodge, please.
Is that before or after damage is determined? What is
I
the?
wanted to
What does
say
it say?
it before, but I didn't want to interrupt you. It just when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Okay, save it for the future. Let me know before damage is called. If you need to, just wave me down.
All right, fair enough.
So it's 19 points. Oh, I see why you were
I'm
saying
done.
that, because that was going to drop you. Okay, I understand. It is going to drop you, but what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say this to Amelia and probably Payne, you can see this too, especially because Amelia's light. This little one hits just as hard as the big one that smacked Dench in round 1. Full stop. And that's the end of their turn, though. Back to the top. Canis, make a death saving throw.
That's weird. I did a custom roll. It's 14.
Okay, that's 1 success. Lyra, we're going to move you down to 1 round, so next round you're free. Maybe.
Hope so.
Dench.
Okay. Dench will toss his smoldering axe to the side. And would I be able to pick up my bow from the ground as a?
Yeah, it's right behind. I would call that your environmental.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, he'll pick that one up and.
We'll just change that to axe.
Okay. He's probably not going to pick that up again.
It's hot.
Yeah. All right. He will make a move. All right, to there, and he's going to take a shot at.
Big guy. Got it. Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, he'll do big guy.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 attacks coming at him.
Okay.
Ooh, that was almost an at one.
Ooh, that would have been bad. Okay, yeah, you hit it. As soon as the arrow hits it, though, it completely dissolves into it, but you do see it burn a legit hole worth of damage.
This is a magical arrow, by the way. This is.
Oh, this was a magical arrow?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Sorry, I thought you just said you were taking a shot. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. I have 3 more of those left.
Okay, let me just, give me 1 second. I want to make sure that this is not... Got it. It is not destroyed.
Okay, cool. He'll try to pick those up later.
Okay.
All right, because I think I shot 2 more into the other ones. All right, here comes number 2. Pew. Ooh, that splattered on 2. I don't think that's going to hit. Ooh, actually, it's 11.
That does hit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, these things move very, very, very slow. It is not looking good. It is looking like it's holding itself together worse than the 2 teeny tiny ones.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for broke. Action surge. Hopefully take down this big guy so he doesn't take out Amelia. All right, 2 more coming at him.
Okay. Oh shit! You know what? You said these were +1 arrows, right? And were your rolls accounting for that or no?
Yes.
Oh, they were. Okay, good. Thank goodness.
They should.
I can't tell by the calculation. I only see D6 plus 4, or no, it's a D8 plus 8. Oh no, plus 6.
I put some customized
Got it.
pluses on here, and it does +1 to the damage and +1 to the roll.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is going to be my last magical arrow coming at him.
Understood. Yep, that one also hits. It is not holding itself together very well, and that is also a hit. And with that final splat, with that final one, you just tear through the final bit of it, holding itself together. The arrow kind of sticks in it like tar and slides down. The arrows are smoking, but they're not melting. Actually, these arrows in particular, you can even see from where you're at, the blue runes on them begin to glow and is protecting them from the acid. But that creature slumps off into a puddle.
Okay, perfect. And that's going to be it for me.
Pain.
I know what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
So if I measured it right, it's 45 to Canis. So I'm going to move. I have to use my action to dash to Canis, and then I will healing word him. And hopefully, also that kills those other things.
There we
I
go.
think I landed at the right spot.
You did. Yep, it's exactly that was 45 to a T. So why don't we go ahead and start? Roll for me the damage for the Spirit Guardians, and I will throw some Wisdom saving throws. Okay, so that was a failure and 2 failures. All right. They are not dead, but they are sizzling and crackling and burning. And they do not look well.
All right, we're gonna hit him with a level 1 healing word then as a bonus action.
Got it. Okay, so the word of wisdom goes off. Clung! And Canis, you are healed for 9. All right, anything else, Pain?
That's it.
Amelia.
Do I recognize what the Spirit Guardian spell is?
Nope.
Or what that's doing? Okay.
You can take the round if you want to try to identify it, but yeah, you've not seen this before.
Okay. Then. Shit.
Actually, hold on. Nope, it's not on your spell list. Never mind. No, you don't know what it is. Sorry, I saw Paladin and I was like, Oath of the Crown. That's not you.
Okay. I think Amelia is going to act as Amelia does. And oh so intelligently use her slashing weapon again.
Oh, God. I thought you were going to say turn around and leave. Yeah, go ahead and make an attack.
Wow, she leaves one time.
About to be 2.
So far.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make your attack roll. Okay, an 18 absolutely hits. Okay, 10 slashing damage. So, yeah, so you swing, you hit this thing, it splits it ever so slightly, but it kind of just globs back together, and your weapon has no effect on it.
I don't think she's really taking the time to try and figure that out at the moment. Realistically, I think she would probably try and swing again.
Okay.
It's not going to do anything, but
Yeah, go ahead, give me another attack roll. 22 absolutely hits. Go ahead and give me some damage. Yeah, so again, you hit it. Your sword literally cuts all the way through it and does absolutely nothing to it. It holds itself completely in place. And it does not split further.
yep. Then she is going to sidestep so that she can get potentially her shield in the way if one of these attacks Canis. And that's where she's gonna end her turn.
All right. Pain, go ahead and throw some damage for your Spirit Guardian because it just started their turn. Okay. So I've got 10. So as Amelia steps up and begins to prepare her, she begins to prepare her shield. The spirit, recognizable spirit of Dalinar rushes back and forth through these entities twice, setting them ablaze with divine light. They burn and sizzle and thrash and drop. And that is where we're gonna end the combat.
Good job, guys.
Those guys hurt.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I only hit twice the entire 8 rounds. And that was out of what, 8 that it eventually wound up being on the field, which is pretty crazy. You guys did good. But Spirit
took only
Guardians,
one to take me down.
Spirit Guardians is a fantastic fucking spell.
Such a good choice.
If it was, it would have been a very different combat if Spirit Guardians would.
100% agree.
Very good call.
Brilliant.
Okay, so
Totally amazing.
as combat kind of begins its die down process. The spirit of Dalinar will hang around for a few more seconds, but more importantly, Dench, you kind of glance behind you because you hear a buzzing sound. And as you look back, Lyra, your paralysis wears off. The key, you let go of the key, and both doors open in front of you as the sigils evaporate.
I think Lyra, not really knowing what's going on behind her, would spin around and would start to have like fire in her hands, prepared to attack, and then realizes that she missed everything.
You missed literally everything.
Are you guys okay? Is everyone okay?
Oh, I felt much better.
I'm good,
Learn how to
thanks.
heal or something. She's like kind of looking Dench over, even though she has no idea how to.
Can I, not saying anything here, I would like to dump some lay on hands into Canis.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. You just let me know however much you want to put into him.
We are going to, we're gonna put in 15.
Okay. Canis. Amelia just instinctively reaches down and kind of touches you. Amelia, even under your hand, like the acid that was burning him kind of sticks to your gauntlets and you see it sizzle ever so slightly, but you do release the healing and it regrows the fur, regrows the flesh. As she's doing that and Lyra begins to approach, it's about that time that the spirits.
Hold on. Spirit Guardians is a concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh, it's 10 minutes. Oh, I thought it was 1 minute. Okay, that's my bad.
Sorry.
My channel divinity is only up to a minute, however. So I think Amelia, if she does the lay on hands, she uses kind of the light of the sword to check Canis out with it, and then is going to resheath it, to like letting the light fade as she resheaths the sword, and she's just going to softly. You all right?
I'd like to think that Canis, since like Lyra asked first, Canis was in the middle of about to say, like, "No, I feel terrible," and then Lyra, like Amelia, heals him. Sorry, I confused you two again. It's gonna happen forever. Amelia
We're
heals him
so
again.
similar.
Yeah, completely the same person. So he's gonna start saying, "I feel terrible," and then as he gets to I feel, and Amelia heals him. He goes, "Perfectly fine, thank you."
Okay.
I'll hit Dench with as many closed wounds as he needs or wants to take. I could use a spell, but I'm concerned about using more.
Yeah, I think Dench will. He'll use up to 3. He'll use 3.
Okay. So as they're all as the group is kind of walking back up north, and Dalinar, by the way, at this point just kind of walks along with Pain, occasionally dashing like through a wall, but then returning kind of to his side and keeping vigilant watch. You guys would see Amelia as you're kind of standing there as Canis kind of moves north. There's a flicker, and your sword kind of dies down as the celestial light fades from it.
Thanks for coming back, Amelia.
I don't suppose that that's going to change your mind or help you realize how risky of an idea this is.
I mean, we need to talk about things, but you could still go to the ship, and we'll meet you there one way or another. It definitely gives me pause, but it's a discussion we need to have. Those of us that might go in.
It's a pause and a discussion you could have, not right here where there's more of those things that could happen or that could drop down. Actually, she doesn't know drop down that could come.
Yeah,
As long as it happens in the next few minutes, I think we'll be all right. After that, then it's pretty questionable. This went good though. Good job, guys.
And again, we don't know if we're going in or not. I
I
don't know what
want you
just
to get
happened.
hit by them next time if you say that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should probably keep pushing through. We already got the door open.
Well, before we make any decisions in front of Amelia, why don't you head to the ship, just wait it out. I'll send you a message. If we decide to go in and I have a spell slot, I'll send you a message when we're done. If we don't, then we'll find you at the ship.
Well, if I can interject a little bit, maybe not making your way through the city right now is probably the better option. You might be even safer waiting for us in the hallway, guarding our back, at least
That's
warning us
true.
if any kind of terrible shit sneaking up on us.
That's a good idea.
Um, I'm uh, not going to stay in the tunnels down below the Devil Tower.
Okay. Well, then if it starts to see, my main concern is one, just don't do anything stupid, and two, don't get enslaved.
I'm not the one about to go and break into the center of the city's structure.
But you are the one who's about to go raise holy hell on an entire city.
I have no intention of doing that.
Good, because that
I
plan is
promise.
not a plan. It's not a plan. I'm gonna make that real
It's
clear.
the opposite of a plan.
This
It's a death wish.
was more bloodshed than I had hoped for in coming here.
Okay, then where are you gonna wait for us? Where should we meet you?
We'll meet at the ship, like you said.
Okay, be careful because they snatch up anybody they can. Be careful.
If they decide to try and snatch me, they're not going to have an easy time of it.
Okay. And don't
I'm
do
not gonna
anything
go
stupid.
looking.
That's also a rule.
I'm not gonna go looking for trouble, but I'm also not just gonna let something like that happen.
Well, we will discuss here.
If you talk to Dorian, can you make sure that Asha gets fed?
Yeah.
And she's just gonna look at all of them again, nod, and she's going to very quietly, just not necessarily intending it to carry. She's not stealthy. Just say, "Stars, watch over all of you," and then she's gonna turn to leave.
Okay. And with
Once-
that,
Once Amelia's out of sight, Canis is immediately going to go. So now that she's gone, I found this unlocked chest over here.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna actually stop you right there because Canis does have something. As you guys are saying that, you look down and in the massive pile of black sludge that was sitting on the ground from the first big guy that got murdered. There's literally like a 3x3 black and silver metal chest with a clasp that's still closed, but what was clear, you can see the imprint of a lock that was completely dissolved off of it, but none of the chest has been dissolved. So I just wanted to make sure you did see that, so I didn't want that interrupted.
It ate a chest?
Yes, but the chest seemed resistant to the acid.
Oh, that could have been nice
A
to
lot,
hide in.
not so much.
Yeah. We can look through that, but okay. I have a lot of thoughts running through my head right now. And we may or may not be going into a place where the word execute has been stated a lot. So I want to say some things, and I want to say it uninterrupted and without being silenced. Just gonna look around at the three of you.
Go
You
ahead.
have the floor.
Pain, when I first met you, I thought you were really weird. And now
Sorry.
that I know you, I know you're super weird. But it's actually grown on me a little bit, and I'd like to, when we get out of here, sincerely, I'd like to learn more about you. Because I've realized that we don't know a lot about each other, any of us really. And we really haven't given you much of a chance. And your actions today, just now, there's more to you than it seems.
There's a flash from the doors, and you see the very first of the series of sigils burn its way back into the door.
Shit, looks like we're on a time limit here.
Let's move inside. Let's move inside. Do we want to search this thing
Yeah.
first?
Let's
bring it with
sneak
us.
inside if we
bring it
can.
with us. Yeah.
Okay. You guys gonna carry it?
No.
Yeah. Dench will pick it up under his arm. And could I just look for the arrows real quick? I think I shot 6. in this
Yeah.
fight.
Yep, you find all of them. They're all because you hit every one of your targets. So, give me just 1 second. Don't move your characters. I'm trying to copy.
Lyra will say, I'll finish the rest of what I had to say, but is there anybody who doesn't want to go in here?
I'm ready to go.
I'm going with you. And I'll help carry the chest if it is more than Dench can carry comfortably.
It's very, very light. It's like maximum 10 pounds.
All right.
More like a jewelry box than like a.
Pretty
chest.
much. Yeah, it's like a large jewelry box.
Is there anything in the hallway here? Like I'm looking at this this sconce or whatever you want to call that right there. Is that nailed down?
It's built into the wall. I mean, it's just like a lantern, like a little red globe hanging like in the wall. Yeah, it's not like a torch.
Yeah, I'm looking for something that might be able to kind of prop the door.
Ah, I see. Well, you do have your axe sitting right there. It's not
My
completely
axe is
dissolved.
It's pretty damn useless. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He'll snatch up all his arrows, grab his axe, and try to like wedge it into
Okay.
the door as everybody's getting ready to move.
Yeah, easy enough.
If
Go
he's
ahead.
doing that, I'll grab the chest so that we can
Got it.
scoot through quickly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If Payne's struggling, Lyra will try to help, but she's not going to be much help.
Yeah, it's
I'm
10 pounds. It
slower,
doesn't take
but-
any. Yeah, no struggle whatsoever.
While they're kind of looking that over, can Canis kind of like check the lock and see if an alarm will go off if it is wedged open? Maybe like check the sigils if there's anything that shows like.
Well, there's only one sigil active right now, but you go ahead and give me an Arcana check. I'll maybe see.
The chances are. Oh wait.
Yeah, from the sigil, you can tell immediately. The sigil is an abjuration symbol that is the beginning of a timer. So the door had a timer to open, which was short, but it opened. The door potentially then has a timer, which may or may not be longer. It's already been way more than 30 seconds, so it's got to at least be longer. But the door is now on a timer through that very long series of sigils that will potentially shut it. Or at least lock it again. But as far as an alarm, if it's wedged open, you know nothing from a single sigil, and there's nothing that indicates that to you.
And just before we step through, the most important thing to me is that nobody feels obligated to go in here, right? Everyone's going because they want to.
Yeah.
I do feel a certain sense of obligation to go in here, but it is by my choice.
She'll look toward Payne.
Do you have that key, or did it dissolve? And let's get through this door quick.
Don't change the
Yeah, I agree.
subject.
Fair point, Lyra. You do not have the key, but the key is still in the door. As soon as you were unparalyzed, your hand was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" But it is in the door.
It's still there. It didn't dissolve. But that didn't answer my question.
Well, then Payne will take the key out of the door and open the door and step through the door.
Okay, you have the key in your possession.
All right. I guess that answers my question after all.
We are on
I
a
do
time
want
limit
to-
by the looks of it.
Let's go. I just didn't want anyone going in and getting locked in if they didn't want to be in. All right, we're going to step through. Are we good to do that?
Cancer,
Yes.
you're about to say something?
Yeah, I think Canis would inside check Payne, but as we're walking in.
Okay, go ahead and make an insight check. Amelia, obviously you're not here. 26. I mean, Payne, is there anything that is being hidden or any sort of subterfuge that you are...
Payne wants to help Amelia. He's not 100% sure that going in here is the greatest idea. He does feel obligated to follow Lyra because he owes her a great debt. So that was his way of not answering, but he was going anyway, avoiding a lie.
Okay, fair enough. There you go, Canis. All right. As you guys step in, at this point now, the spirit guardians, just to be clear, you make it inside about 5 or 6 steps before it happens. It's not like you cross the threshold and magic shuts off. So we can drop your concentration token. All right. Okay, so here you guys are. You find yourself in a hallway that's probably about 7-8 feet wide or so. As you go through the door, it's a little bit further down than what we have here, but it does come to a hook that goes left. The walls seem to be made of stone. The floor seems to be made of kind of chipped and broken marble, which is odd for having quote unquote entered this place, but it is still the entry, so who knows what is ahead of you.
I want to listen before anybody says or does anything. I want to try to listen, and she'd probably say, "Does anyone hear anything?" And then just shut up and listen for a second.
Okay, make a perception check.
Which will also, put an ear to the wall, figuratively.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know what? Literally, I'll put an ear to the wall.
I dig that. Sometimes that gets you good information. You hear
we'll
a
just lift
breath.
his ears up.
Oh, fuck! Canis, if you wanted to, yeah, fuck it. Perception party, I guess.
I'm just gonna roll this normal because it's sound.
Okay. $23. I'm not seeing it in
Yeah,
a roll
it
20,
was
but
I don't know why I didn't.
so it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. As long as we got a thing pulled up, then I
Mhm.
got a game log pulled up myself, so I can take a look at
Yeah.
it. Okay. Nobody hears anything. Not to the eerily quiet point of like the crazy blood things, but it's silent. No chittering, no chattering, no footsteps, no creepy crawlies, no water flowing, no nothing.
All right, maybe that's a good sign.
Yeah.
So,
Dench
Lyra,
wall.
you're telling us how awesome I am, or something along those lines. I forget where you left off there.
Yeah.
It
But
was weird.
Well, part of what
I
I was gonna say was I know you feel obligated to go where I go because of this debt, but I, you should be doing things of your own free will, regardless of the debt. As long as you make sure my papa gets paid, it doesn't, you know. But when we leave here, I really would like to learn more about you. I think that's overdue.
yeah, we'll talk. That'll be good.
It'll be something.
Dench just peered cautiously around the corner there.
Okay. Yeah. So you peer around the corner, and you guys all have dark vision, correct? Of at least like 60 feet. So you peek around the corner and you can see in black and white, about 10, 20, 35 or so feet down this long hallway is another double door. The double door is made of stone, but it doesn't look as it looks more fancy than what was on the outside of this place, but it doesn't look like there's any special features to it. Also, it does not appear to have a keyhole or any sort of locking mechanism.
I would like to check this chest. Do I need a skill to check for traps before I open this thing?
No, you don't. Just make an investigation check.
I was just about to tell Denchio, do we want to open this chest?
15. Yeah, so you kind of like squat with it, kind of look it over. Sure as hell doesn't look trapped. It was getting jostled around inside of a giant ooze for who knows how long, and after that, you guys picked it up and carried it about 35 feet without anything happening, so it looks pretty sound.
Cool. Well, I'll pop it open and see what's inside.
Okay, so you pop it open. You guys hear kind of like a soft crunch as the rust around the latch kind of breaks free. And inside you find a purple velvet lining and a small purple velvet bag with a gold rope tying the bag closed.
Huh. Well, I'll pull that out, hold it, and look at it. And
It's got some weight to it.
I guess I'll peek inside.
Okay, so you open it. Inside, you find two individually rolled up scrolls. You find two identical potion vials with a dark syrupy red liquid inside. And you also, at the very bottom of the bag, find a single bloodstone gem about the size of a thumbnail.
Okay, and
You guys
I
would all
think I
see
would
him
just
kind of like digging through this.
I think I would just relay that to everybody and like pass it over to Lyra. There's two scrolls and two potions and a gem in there. Here, there you go. It's a really nice bag.
Look at the scrolls to see if I can read. I
Okay.
will not read them out loud.
Yeah, so you kind of unfurl the scrolls. The first one, you can definitely tell it's in some sort of divine or celestial language. I mean, if you really sat and read through it, you could probably figure it out, but you're not sure what it says right off the bat. The second one is definitely a scroll of detect magic.
Oh, that's gonna be helpful, I think. This one is a scroll of detect magic. This one, I'm not so sure. Hey, did you try to see if you could read this one?
I saw it was a scroll and I thought, well, it must be Lyra's department, and kind of the potions too. And well, I just figured you'd figure it out.
Pain
This
can
one,
read.
Yes, I can read.
Pain can read. Can you don't read it
I know,
out
Pain
Can
loud,
you-
but don't don't read it out loud, but see if you can see what this one says.
Yeah,
hold
I'll
the
check
one
it
that-
out.
Yeah, so Payne, you kind of take it from her, you look at it. Sure as shit, it is a scroll of Revivify that has been imbued with the diamond dust needed to perform the incantation once.
Oh,
yeah.
it's Revivify. That will be handy. Let me see. I have one on me. Would one of you like to carry this one?
I think it's
Or
a terrible idea.
maybe, yeah,
There's
you
nothing I can do with
you
that.
shouldn't.
Maybe you hang on to it.
I'll put it in my pocket.
If we
Good
get
call.
into if we get into that dire straits, then we'll have to probably just. At that point, I'm gonna have to find it on you anyway, or venture.
Yeah.
Probably not Canis. He doesn't have thumbs.
It'll be right here on my hip pockets.
Noted. The potions. Can I just try to look at them and see if I recognize it or smell it and see if I can identify it?
Make an Arcana check.
18.
They're both very easily identifiable as potions of greater healing.
Ooh, these are the big boys. These are good
do you
healing
mean?
potions. Dench, here. I'm gonna hand one over to Dench.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Greater,
a
you say?
greater, yes, greater healing potion. And then, Pain, do you want to hang up to the other one?
I'm kind of thinking you guys should have the potions in case I can't reach you, kind of like earlier with
Yeah.
Dench.
Now that does make sense.
I can
Okay.
almost always heal myself, but it's you guys that gets to be challenging.
That's fine. I'll hang on to it.
Maybe Canis could hold it in his pockets.
Everything Canis holds, I hold. I am Canis's pockets.
All right, so make sure that Lyra, you add a scroll of detect magic. Pain, you add another scroll of revivify. Dench and Lyra, you both add a potion of healing greater to your inventories. And then who is going to add the bloodstone?
I
I'll
eat
carry
it.
it.
No.
No, I'll carry it. You're not eating it.
You assholes get this in 6 hours. All right, so you're gonna.
Yeah,
Who?
the bloodstone.
You okay? All right, so yeah, you can add a small thumbnail-sized bloodstone.
So I remember hearing that there's going to be a lot of traps and puzzles and such around here. So Everybody try to proceed cautiously.
Probably a good idea.
I will stay behind you guys.
All right.
Despite my bad history with this,
Payne,
do
you
want me to
you
go
cut
first?
out. Sorry, Kane. I saw Payne still. His mouth was still moving, but you cut out.
I was just saying, Lyra, why don't you walk ahead of me and I'll pull up the rear since Amelia's not here.
Okay. Oops, let me just scooch past. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm sorry, Kane. What were you saying? I apologize. I didn't want anyone to not be heard.
No worries. I didn't see Payne talking, so I accidentally went over him. Despite my past history, do you want me to walk up in front? See if I can spot anything.
I mean, you're pretty perceptive, all right? I mean, couldn't hurt. And if it comes down to it, then yeah, we'll pull you back.
Oh, if it comes
Please,
down
by
to
all
it, I'm
means.
running behind you.
Fair enough.
All right, and then I'll scooch past Dench and move forward.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check as you move down the hallway, because I already know. Ain't my first rodeo with you.
I don't know. I sometimes forget, so it could be.
No, that's true. I know, and I'll let you forget, but I know what you're about to do. So, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna move you. So you get all the way down to the end of the hall, and there's a teeny tiny window right here that obviously you've got a little crack that you can see inside of, but there are two doors in front of you. Neither one of them appears to have a lock. There is nothing on it that would indicate to you that there is any sort of trap mechanism, or any other apparatus that would trigger something terrible.
All right, am I allowed to ask what this is?
Yeah, it's a light. So it's like a small look from where you're at. It's like a small statuette that is giving off a red glow.
That was a very scary looking light.
You guys are in the fucking infernal archives. What do you think? I mean,
You know what? That's a very
enough.
fair answer. The doors you said don't look like they're trapped or anything. Or do I need to make-
not in any way, shape, or form. And you make it all the way down the hallway. You're looking. Now, I will say, like, the doors leading into this place look a lot newer and put together compared to the hallway you're in, but it makes sense considering you guys are coming from the service tunnels.
I don't sense any traps on the doors, and obviously, since we're all here, there's no traps on the way back.
All right. Want me to get the door?
Yeah, I'll step back and let Dench go forward.
Well, if it's not locked, I could have my magic hand do it. I think that should be opening most of these doors after me being frozen and useless.
I did not realize that was an option. Okay, yeah.
I forget you have that sometimes.
I was wondering where you were at for that fight.
Oh yeah, I was definitely stuck to the fucking door. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Hey, I shouted she's paralyzed. Are you deaf too?
Must have been chanting or something.
Probably. And then
I
I'll
was
use
screaming because I was covered in acid.
that's fair.
That is exactly how that went down.
Yeah,
If
that
we're-
seems most likely.
If we're making a list of names of people who want to live through that again, don't put my name on it. I'm gonna send my mage hand over. Which door? Do we care? Oh,
Yeah, so you whisper your incantation, and you guys hear this, and sorry, Candace, I'm moving you into the wall,
it's so cool. Okay.
and your little mage hand.
Which
That looks
door?
so sick.
Do we care which way it's
I don't know, 50-50. Go for the ride.
Okay, I'll go for the
Yeah,
right.
pick the right one.
Okay, it reaches up, grabs the handle, and
And you said these are two distinct doors, right? It's not like a double door. Like
it is a double door. Sorry, I should have said that. Yeah, it's a
okay.
double door, but so it pops the first one open. There's the seam is still in the middle. The first one's still closed, but and I take that back. It pushes inwards. It does not pull out towards you guys.
Then I'll just go to the other one and open that one too.
And there you go. The door opens to the room.
I do not like the look of this.
Neither
I don't
do
think
I.
we're gonna like the look of anything down here, really. Let's just make sure nothing's looking back at us.
Candace, how long does that last? Is that 1 minute or 10?
1 minute.
One? Okay, thank
Yep.
you.
That's why I was like, tell me which door.
All right, so as you guys enter, this gives you a little bit of a more of like a first-person view of what you're seeing. So, this massive stone chamber has thousands upon thousands of what appear to be names carved into its obsidian walls. Ahead of you, at the opposite end of the room, there is a door leading to the north. These objects here are literally just light structures. They seem to be some sort of infernal creature with wings kind of wrapped around a black obelisk, and then below it there is some sort of glowing glass light source, but it is giving off red light.
Just don't rush through. I know he said it was a book, but he's never been in here, so I just want to make sure there's nothing on these walls worth knowing.
These can't be what we're looking for, can they?
I think anything is possible here.
Yeah.
I want to go to one of the walls, and
Okay.
I'm not going to read anything out loud. I'm being very careful about that, but I want to read what's on the walls.
Okay, are you okay? You find names on the walls. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I guess I'd be scanning for what's his
Taking
name?
like a mental image, basically.
Yeah, like I'm just kind of like I'm gonna be scanning them and try to remember at least some of the names, just in case we're not actually looking for a book. Because my concern is he's never been here, so he doesn't know if there's actually a book. So I'd look for like his name, like Krivak, Embermaw, or any Embermaw, and see if anything stands out.
Sure. So the floor to ceiling, 30 plus feet high, is tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of names. I'm not going to even make you roll. You do not see his name in this panel of wall that you're looking at right here.
All right. Can I just do you have any names that I
Pain?
can just take down?
I don't.
Okay.
There's a lot of them. Pain?
The pillars in the room,
Mm-hmm.
are they structural? I'd like to.
Structural.
They're
yeah,
just little
like
orbs on podiums, I think. Right?
Yep,
Are
they
they-
are.
oh, they are or
They are just little orbs on pillars, kind of like in the picture. When you approach them, you notice that at the bottom, around the base of like the actual little mini pillar that they're on, because it's about, well, let's see. No, you're still pretty tall. They're a little bit shorter than you are, but not by much. But the faces of the square or the cube are more names.
Okay, I'd look. I closed the picture so I could look at all of the little details on the map, and then I looked at these, and my brain said, "Oh, that's the top of a structural pillar."
You know what? They do look like that because the shadow casts an absolutely massive shadow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're little guys.
Well, then I've got nothing at the moment. That was my first thought. So.
I guess Dench will constantly be keeping an eye out for traps or anything to be really concerning, other than demonic creatures on the walls and names everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, Canis too, as he's walking with Lyra.
Sure. As you guys are doing that, we'll say that you're busy with that, and both of you can give me perception checks, Lyra and Payne, if you have anything else.
I don't think so. I would just be making sure nothing stands out as I'm scanning.
Okay.
And Payne is very hesitant to walk further into the room.
Okay. Yeah, Dench and Canis, you guys see and sense nothing. It's another very quiet room, eerily quiet.
Just waiting for the other boot to drop here, guys. It looks clear in here, at least. I wonder if maybe this is part of what he's expecting us to find, but I mean, as long as you're taking, you're memorizing everything that you're seeing, at least visually. I don't know if it's even worth memorizing all the names. Yeah.
Lyra, make an intelligence check, because there's no way you're going to memorize 100,000 names.
Not smart.
No, it's not a matter of not smart. In this moment, you are so overwhelmed by the amount of information that is being placed on you specifically to obtain that none of these names make sense. However, because you do have a high intelligence, I will give you this. What you are looking at is not a ledger. It is lists of names. You were sent to find a ledger. This cannot in any way, shape, or form be construed as a ledger.
It's just names. The ledger should have more to it. So I don't think this is relevant. I'm taking mental images as best as I can, blinking extra long. I don't know if it's going to help.
Yeah. Well, I figure more information we can give him, the better. So.
Yeah, I agree. You cut out again, Payne.
I think it's my push to talk button. I'd like to look a little closer at the pillar and the orb that's right there.
Okay. Are you trying to glean any specific type of information from it?
Yeah, just like what is its purpose? Why would they have these here? I mean, obviously it's not a structural thing, but what do these do? Sort of thing.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. It is odd that these are here in the way they are here. But the best that you can tell is that the orbs on top of these pillars are 100% decorative. And that is so infuriating because they look like they should be more. As you glance up at the walls, there are only a handful of spots that you can see that have openings for names. You glance at the pillars, and they too are full. You would wager that the walls ran out of room and the pillars were erected to put more names.
Right, guys. Nothing to see here then. Moving on.
I
Just
wonder
a
if these
room
are.
of names.
I wonder if they're slave names.
Why?
Could also be
No,
pact-
doubt it.
Could also be pact names.
Why do you
That
doubt it?
more likely.
Slaves have died, or people who've died. I don't know why they'd have slave names.
It could be a I don't know, memoriam of some sort. Like these
Yeah,
are
this is-
the names of people who died in whatever wars that were here.
War,
maybe.
yeah. They did say that a war is what started this civilization.
What was that?
I don't know.
Did you see
So
it?
so as you all approach, there is a flash of light on the door itself, and in kind of this dark, glowing crimson, you see the following sentence. Every debt has a debtor.
This is one of those riddles.
Either that,
Right.
or it's telling us what this room is for.
Debt has a debtor.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Canis is onto something. They're jeepers. Creepers, Canis, I'm gonna have to give you a biscuit.
No. You can see there was some debate on his mind about whether to get the biscuit or not.
Yeah, I think that very well could be the names of people who have the debt, or also the name of the debtor. Maybe this is kind of a, I don't know. Go ahead.
I was just thinking, every debt has a debtor. It would make sense that these would be the debtors' names. However, debtors tend to keep the names of the people in debt to them written somewhere. Maybe they get added here. Maybe this is the name of people who owe a debt, and they get added here by some means of magic. I don't know.
Yeah, that seems to make enough sense to me.
Why did the door? I'm a little nervous to go through that door.
Yeah, let's have Canis look at it.
I was about to ask Xavier, can I, while they're talking and going on about it, can I like investigate the door or like inspect it?
Yeah.
For any, like, does it have a lock?
Absolutely.
Does it have any traps?
Sure. Yeah, please. You get real close and personal with it.
My face all up against it. I do not do that. They're distracting me. I rolled a 9.
Looks solid to you. However, there are no door handles, no keyholes, and it does not appear to have any sort of hinge on it from this side. It is solid shut, except for these glowing words.
Every debt.
This thing next to the door, the whole protrusion here.
You're asking what that is, or what's?
Yeah, like what is it? Is it just
That is what he's asking about.
Ah, that. Yeah, so that. Very good question. Who is asking that?
Canis.
me?
Canis. So Canis, as you look up at it, so that is a kind of like a bas relief sculpture, so kind of like a detailed sculpture of a mouth. And at the very, very bottom of that mouth, on the rim around it, is a red gem. The gem, however, is broken. And give me an investigation check. Actually, what's your passive investigation? Oh, fuck.
13.
Never mind. It is not 13. Your oh, is it? It is 13. I was looking at your insight and perception. Never mind. Okay, so passive 13. You would note that it looks like that the gem that's cracked in it could be removed.
Did I see the gem we had? The one we just got, the little toenail one?
I assume Lyra would have pulled it out.
Yeah, I would have held. Yeah.
I mean, your passive perception's 18, so I would assume you would have at least gleaned what it looked like.
Does the gem in this look similar to that gem?
Identical.
This gem looks like it can be removed. It also looks exactly the same as the gem we picked up from the chest.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, the red toenail one.
Ew. Let's give it back.
It's the size of a toenail.
Yeah, it's gross. I'd like to use my mage hand to remove the gem that is already there. As I have trust issues now.
Pew! Mage hand. Okay, so you reach up. The mage hand
Grabs it, yeah.
grabs the gem, and it takes a little bit of twisting, but eventually the broken gem comes out and then just kind of disintegrates in its fingers. You just hear glass.
Okay,
And now there's an empty socket.
I'll recast it if I have to, but then I'm gonna
That's a
hand it.
minute.
I'll hand it the one we just got.
Got it.
And then I'll have it put it into the space. Canis, step back.
Okay. As you do so, there is as it puts the gem into the socket, there is a flash around the kind of sigil or bas relief, and then you see a line of energy transfer to the door, and as it does so, you see 2 more lines appear under the first one. Every debt has a debtor. Every truth demands its price. Declare that which you owe.
Your truth has its press. Declare that which you owe.
I think we have to tell the truth about something we owe to the door.
Oh. Payne will go up to the door. I owe Lyra's family 1,500 gold.
Yeah. So Payne, as that happens, you see there's a flash of red energy, and the line of red energy travels up and across the room before spinning back down into the floor behind you and into one of the blank spaces on the pillar, and you see your name burn into the pillar behind Lyra, and you see the door outline in blue and then vanish. Everybody else still sees it as solid.
Did we see his name get written?
Yes.
That's how many people come through here?
Well, I think the door will open and I'll give it a little push because there's no handle to pull, correct?
The doorway opens completely. The door disappears in your vision. It is an
okay.
open arc. It is an open archway. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna do this for you. Nobody move down there until there we go. So that is what you would see, Payne. You see literally a hallway. But everybody else sees the door is solid.
It doesn't. It
Doesn't
look
happen.
open to me.
Well, oh, it's open for me.
Okay, don't go through. Don't go through yet.
But what if it closes?
Then we figure it out. But if you go through and it closes behind you and we can't get to you, then that's it.
Okay. I guess I
alright.
could always say it again anyway. I'm
Still true,
not
right? Yeah.
thrilled that my name is over there on the stone, but okay.
I think your name being on the stone is what allows you to get through, though. I don't think it will close for you again.
Yeah, that might be the case. Yeah, I'm starting to think the
Okay.
same.
Okay.
I wonder what happens if you fulfill your debt while your name is here.
Well, you paid your debt. Hopefully it'll go away. I'd hate to have my name here forever.
That's what you
So
set
look,
out to do, though, isn't it? Weren't you supposed to go out and learn and discover and live more?
Another time, Lyra, not while we're in the midst of a dungeon crawl.
Okay.
Spooky Tower.
The fuck is a dungeon
Suppose
crawl?
it's a little concerning the fact that, they'll have our names written on the walls after we may or may not steal things here.
Yeah, but this is overwhelming. Unless you're looking for it and you know exactly which spots are open, it's
Yeah.
going to be hard to tell what's new.
Fair enough.
It's a valid point, but okay, well, let's all think of things we owe then, huh?
While you're thinking, all I see down there is a hallway, really. So, hurry up, because that kind of, I'm not patient.
I feel a little tempted to touch the door, but at the same time, it could cause issues.
Let's not tempt fate
Yeah.
any further.
I wonder if it has to be something major. And Canis will kind of like walk up. Payne, you mind?
No, it's just, let me step aside here, I guess.
So Canis will walk up to Canis. Wow, Canis.
Never say that infernal thing again, Christ.
Agreed. I'm sorry. I've been having speaking problems this whole day. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry, just got penis on the mind.
You
All
said
right.
it way worse than I did.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm tapping out. Okay, what do you do?
No more, please.
So Canis will say, I owe Payne respect. Because it's not something he's ever given Payne. And he probably never will.
Does he truly believe that, or is that bullshit?
No, he does. He begrudgingly, like, respects Payne, because even right there, Payne, like, healed him and, like, stood him up when he really didn't have a reason to.
Right.
Not a reason to, but he didn't have to.
Okay. All right, I'll accept it. I don't like it, but I accept it. As you speak your truth and your debt, there is another flash of red light. The light kind of glides up the wall, travels to the northeastern corner, and in the very corner of the ceiling, near one of the structural braces in the stonework, you guys see a little of red crimson. You can't see what it wrote because it's way the fuck up there, but you have a good idea. Canis, you can now see down the hallway.
Alright, it's open for me now. Seems that was enough for it.
Okay. I think I might have
Don't
something.
think about it, Payne.
Go ahead,
Oh,
Dan.
there's so many thoughts.
Dench, Zem Marin. How do I word this properly? I owe him. I guess maybe vengeance isn't the right word. I owe him the knowledge of what killed him.
Before you even finish the sentence, the door begins to flash, kind of picking up what you're putting down. And just for a second, even saying his name, you begin to hear the whispers, but they're quieted immediately by the flash of light that catches you off guard as the line runs up the center of the room, and dead center in the middle of the room, all the way on the ceiling, you see a flash of light, and the door opens to you.
Well, all right.
Okay. To be honest, I think I owe Amelia an apology. I sent her away, and I probably shouldn't have.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Can I try and figure out why that worked? I mean, that didn't work, and Payne's, Mike, Canis's did.
Sure. Make a... oh, God. Insight the magical stone door. Okay, I'll give it to you. Lyra doesn't owe something that is not owed. Amelia left on her own accord. She could have stayed. It was discussed for multiple hours that she should stay, literally, and then she chose to leave on her own. Lyra only did her best and said, okay, if you're going to go, this is where you should meet us. She doesn't know her shit.
No, you don't, Lyra. That's why it didn't work. Amelia chose to leave on her own. You don't owe her jack shit.
Okay, well, that's a smart-ass door.
Well, I might have added some smartassness to the door.
I see. Well, then, Payne took my debt to my parents, so,
Just say you owe your father a trip on a spaceship.
that's true. I owe my father a lot.
The door flashes immediately, just as you say a lot. And your line draws up the room, down over this creepy red light, and there is a tss in an open spot. And you now, too, see the door open.
Okay.
Interesting to know it's not particular
I do owe him a
about
lot.
some things.
Yeah.
I wonder if we all had to say that out loud or just thinking it would have been enough.
We'll never know. Let's go through the door. As
Then
we're
she'll go
going,
through first.
yeah, Lyra would try to catch his eye before he steps through, and she'd give him a meaningful glance.
I guess Dench returns it with a smile and a nod. Not sure exactly what to make of it, really.
Yeah, what is meaningful? Like, you look at him, you're like,
The smolder.
No.
Did you give me blue steel or something?
No, just like she, like just in reflection, I guess, of what you admitted to the door.
Yeah, then yeah. Dench definitely, kind of a pained smile and nod. Not a pained stoneback smile, but a pained
got it.
pained
A
smile.
pained smile. All right. So you guys enter
I would
the...
like-
Go ahead.
I would
Go
like to give the room the hallway a look.
The
one
hallway?
that says, "Do you have traps?"
Okay. Go ahead and, yeah, give me an investigation check.
Womp, womp.
No, I mean, it legitimately looks solid. It's so this hallway looks a lot like the first hallway you guys came through, a little bit on the rundown side compared to the room itself. But as you're looking around, you're like, no, this is familiar architecture. It's solid. We're good.
All right, then Canis will go on ahead. I don't see
Okay.
anything.
All right.
All right, so you go down
Turns
about.
over here to see Canis.
Yep, so you come down the hallway, you turn, and then ahead of you, you see a single door that is made of some sort of iron or maybe steel, but it's like inlaid with this red band of metal. You've never seen it before, but there's a door handle, no lock. It's there.
I will call forth my mage hand.
Hold on, let me look it over first.
I know. I'm just getting ready.
Okay, and then I want to move closer and look at the door. I want to see if
Okay.
it has any traps or anything.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
11.
No, I mean it looks like the first one you guys came to. It's just kind of a standard door, except this one does have a door handle, but there is no lock on it. And there is the weird red steel or iron, but it could be decorative. You've never seen it before. As far as your passive perception is concerned, Canis, there is a scent that is wafting in from the door that stinks like sulfur, like eggs.
I don't see anything on the door, but it does smell like sulfur on the other side.
Well, that's good. It's the infernal archive, right? Sulfur's a good smell in this case.
I have no clue. It smells like rotten eggs.
Yeah.
Does it feel? Well, don't touch it. Do you want me to open it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything on it.
Yeah, let's take a step back if you're gonna do that. I think.
Yeah, Payne, stay around the corner in case something explodes at us.
Can you move back a bit, then?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll step one more away.
I think I have to be able to see though. So okay, I will call forth my.
That's fine. You're small, right, Candace?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So even with Dench there, you can kind of hover
Okay.
and do your thing. But you call forth the mage hand. The mage hand kind of springs into existence. I'm not going to summon it every time because it
That's
disappears
fine,
in
yeah.
like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then you open the door.
Mhm.
Okay, the door. All right. So, in this room. So, this stone chamber is home to 3 infernal creatures who appear to be chained between 2 desks. They don't appear immediately hostile. However, when you enter, they all look up from their paperwork. They each take a quill from an ink pot, and they gesture you forward. Seeing Canis, by the way, in the doorway.
I'm not sure what to make of this, but there seems to be stuff.
We might have lost
Okay.
Dench.
And he said he'll be RB.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, yep. Oh, maybe they'll have the ledger you're looking for.
I don't know.
They remind me of that old elf at the library.
I'm assuming Dench
Only-
isn't leaving you.
Less friendly.
So as you step in, the one in the center kind of adjusts his spectacles, puts his quill to the paper, and he looks up at you, and he looks around to the lot of you.
What do you seek?
Sorry, what did they say? What do you seek?
What do you seek?
what should we say? Should we be honest here?
I think that's probably best. Honesty is always the best policy. That's what Papa always said.
Yes, it is.
We are looking for the Infernal Archive.
Why?
To find information.
Tell them about the ledger.
As Payne says about the ledger, there is a flashing pain, Lyra, in your skull as you kind of attempt to subterfuge the full truth of your intentions. You take 1 point of psychic damage, and you lose a first level spell slot.
Fucking pain, man. I was getting there.
As you feel the energy kind of drain from your body, and you guys see this too. She kind of as she recoils, because you guys know it wasn't the entire truth.
You okay?
But let me just piggyback on that real quick. Payne, I'm sorry. Can you say what was your exact thing about the ledger? You said tell them about the ledger.
Yeah.
Was that okay?
Tell them about the ledger. I think that's exactly what
Got
I said.
it.
Tell them about the ledger.
Okay. So, you say that she flashes with pain, and then she kind of looks back, or excuse me, not she. They, the creature in the middle, looks back up and starts again.
What do you seek?
Lyra will just motion to Pain.
But don't ask me. I wasn't guide to talk to the guy in the building. It was. I thought you knew what he wanted.
We're looking for a ledger that holds pacts that were made decades ago between Braxel and Levistus.
Okay, so the other two entities, infernal entities, they furiously write down every. It looks like every word you say. The one in the middle says,
Why?
To help with freeing a person that someone we know knows.
you see the creature in the middle look to the other two. They both nod and write the answer down, and then it nods to you. And then it says,
What do you fear finding?
Something that will break the city.
again, it looks to the other two. They nod, write it down, and it looks back now directly at Pain.
Do you value honesty?
Yeah, I mean, lies only get you deeper into trouble, and so you just tell the truth and work it out.
When did you last lie?
You could kind of sort of say I lied to Lyra by avoiding a question that she asked me recently on the way in.
Agreed.
I figured.
They all collectively write an answer. Then they look to Lyra.
Do you value honesty?
Yes, I do.
When did you last lie?
Oh, that's a good question. I legitimately can't remember.
All right, so you take 5 points of psychic damage, and you lose a second level spell slot, as you literally just lied to them about the first question.
See, again, though. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a semantic.
Because she wasn't lying. She
You're
just
dealing
had-
with devils, baby.
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
So you guys see Lyra recoils in pain. She stands up and you see blood dripping from her nose, and you see this kind of like purple haze around her head that shrinks slowly into her skull as she loses the energy. It repeats again.
Dench is
Go
there,
ahead.
kind of helping, put an arm around her and helping her up.
So, go ahead.
I think as she like gets hurt again, Canis will kind of just rapidly answer for her. It's just kind of instinct more than it's in anything. He'll say, "Just now." You asked her the first time.
It looks at you again.
Do you value honesty?
That was to Lyra.
Most
That was to Lyra. Oh, it's not done with you.
Yes.
When did you last lie?
When we first walked in here.
God damn it. Lyra, you take 10 points of psychic damage. You
fuck,
because
man?
you just lied to it in that moment, in that last moment. You lied to it again. It's clearly tricking you, and you lose a first level spell slot.
Okay.
Because it wasn't it was when before the last question you technically lied to it on, it was when you first came in, but it was no longer the first time it came in. So you guys see Lyra kind of recoil in agony again, and as she looks up, now she's bleeding from her eyes. Lyra, with that damage, where are you at? Are you
17.
bloodied?
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
No, not
no,
quite,
not quite.
not quite.
Payne is watching back and forth and is very concerned. You can you can definitely see the concern, but he's also afraid to act.
Yeah, and these things are watching very carefully over what's happening, but you guys are also listening. She is lying repeatedly. Whether it's her intention or not, and I know I heard a t over there, but it is what it is. You did. That's the end of it. So, it begins again.
Do you value honesty?
Yes.
When did you last lie?
Just now.
You watch them write in their books, all of them, and they turn towards Canis.
Do you value honesty?
mostly no, but to certain individuals, I will be completely honest.
They all look down, and they write in their books, and they look at Dench.
Do you value honesty?
I value honesty in most cases, except when it is no longer necessary.
Again, they look down at their paperwork, they all scribble something down, and they look back up again. They look at the group collectively.
Do you consider yourselves good people?
Yes.
Overall, yes.
I do my best.
Is that your final answer, Lyra? Because that was ambiguous.
Yes, I consider myself a good person.
Okay, I don't want you to get upset with me. That's why I'm asking. I see you getting more and more upset, and it's
Well,
because it was a yes or no answer, not a well, most, sometimes. No.
That's fine. Yes.
Okay, I want to give you a fair shot before they fucking accidentally murder you. Also, you took way more damage than 27 hit points with what your character token's at. It was 10 points this last time.
I typoed.
Okay. So then they look up at each one of you individually for this question. So they take what you say, and the first one looks at Payne.
Name the worst thing you've ever done.
That's tough. I've been able to send word back to my family that I'm okay, and I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, coming from an old school dwarven Amish community, that is probably the worst fucking thing you could have possibly done, huh? They look, the two right, the one looks past you, and they look to Lyra.
Name the worst thing you've ever done.
She looks shaken too as she's standing there trying to think. She's clearly trying to find the right answer.
Don't just say what's bothering you the most. Well, what you feel is the thing that hurt you the most.
I murdered some children in a mansion.
They immediately look past Lyra, and they look at Dench.
Name the worst thing you've ever done.
Dench takes a moment and he takes a shuddering breath in. I've survived while others have died.
There isn't a moment of hesitation. And they look past you to Canis.
Name the worst thing you've ever done.
Canis? Oh, we can't hear you, bud.
I thought I saw his mouth moving.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, I thought he was thinking like, oh, what the fuck do I say to get out of this?
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Wow, actually, like, crystal clear.
I think it might be because I had my controller plugged in and it's fucking with my audio settings. Canis said, I watched Lyra die while I couldn't do anything. During, the blood rain fight. He did die immediately after, but Lyra died and he could barely reach her before she actually died.
Okay. So they look to each other momentarily, and they quietly whisper. And then they look back down at their notes, and they pen a few things. They put their pens back, or their quills back, in the ink pots. And the one in the center says,
Then you are free to go. Thank you.
Just out of curiosity, what do the quills look like?
They are black, like raven quills with white kind of like goose. I don't even know what to fucking call it. Goose necks, like the white normal necks.
Yeah.
Look like a goose feather quill.
Okay, so
Good question though. They're not big fluffy phoenix feathers. Like we're gonna have to kill these bitches.
It's like no, I'm like that. If that was the case, I'm like, nope, he's not getting this fucking quill.
With the you're free to go, Pain will go right to Lyra and offer the closed wounds.
Oh,
Watch
yeah,
the
that's
tail.
probably not a bad idea.
With that being said, when you're told you're free to go, this door opens, and these two doors to the north open. Damn, that's a good hit die roll. Is that max for you? I think it is.
Yeah, that was
Holy
max.
shit. Damn.
Really
Damn, not
cool
bad. Another
dice,
12.
too.
Yeah, the clockwork dice.
All right, so you're healed for 12, which is going to reduce... I got you on the 3. The 3 yellow bar. because that's
Oh,
your
thank you.
hit
Yep.
dice counter. Okay.
Can I ask which way to the Infernal Ledger?
That's above my pay grade. Good luck.
And they both, or all three of them, go back to scribbling something.
Let's just look in a door. Don't go in it. Just look.
So you peek into the north.
Yeah.
Okay, so you peek into the north. I mean, you guys know what you see is what you get. But this stone chamber is glowing with light from 5 separate statues, each of which are in separate sections of the room. 3 on the north face, 1 on the east, 1 on the west. In the center is a platform that is currently humming with energy.
Okay. Let's go see if there's just any books in the other door.
It's a long hallway.
Of course it is. I'm sure the scarier one is probably where we're supposed to go.
Could be.
But I don't see any books or anything in here.
We don't see him in the hallway either.
There is a turn in the hallway. I believe it goes to the left and right.
Maybe let's check, see what where that leads, and then maybe backtrack if there's nothing obvious.
Maybe we can ask them what's in the rooms instead of asking where it is.
Yeah, that's reasonable, I suppose.
Sure, just be honest.
She'll give Pain. She looks fucking through Pain when he says that. She fucking looks through him and
His
turns
words,
slowly away from him.
the words kind of trailed off as he realized what he was saying. You know, like it was a concern. Please be honest, so you don't get hurt more. And then he realized what he was getting into.
This is the perfect example, by the way, of where wisdom meets intelligence, because the wise thing is to tell the truth, and intelligence says, "Fuck you, I know better, damn you!"
No, I know the right answer. It's not I know better. It's I know the right answer. And that was Lyra's fucking mistake.
Okay.
She'll say, sorry to bother you. Can you just tell us what's in that room? And she'll point to the north room.
The entity in the middle kind of glances up and squints.
That's the archive of forgotten texts.
And what's down that hallway?
A crossroads, one leading north and one leading south.
There you have it, guys.
Well, he's honest.
And what is to the north and what is to the south? Too many things, maybe.
He kind of he thinks a moment, and then he says,
A turn. Both go to the east.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe north is our best chance for the ledger, right? I mean, he said the archive of forgotten debt.
If we go through one of these doors, will it close behind us, or are we able to come back through to go the other way?
Excellent question. You're free to come and go as you'd like now.
Wonderful, thank you. I truly appreciate it. She's gonna turn. Let's go north first.
Yeah, right.
She steps right through.
Place.
"Okay, yeah, you guys. I mean, it's a normal doorway. You guys step in, and what you see is what you get. There is 5 statues, and a platform in the center that's kind of vibrating with energy."
Lyra, looking pretty pissed, finally like wipes the blood away from her nose. She starts looking at stuff.
Okay.
Dench is
Yeah.
looking at this statue over here.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're like they're statues of some sort of like demon or devil or some sort of infernal creature that is holding dual scimitars. Every single statue is the exact same, and it's got like windswept hair, which may or may not be like fire or flames. They've got horns, but each one glows a different light.
Interesting.
Is there any kind of inscriptions
Nice.
on the pedestals or anything, or they're just big gnarly
No.
looking statues?
Yeah, no, they're just big statues. I'm going to stop right there, though. Oops, stop. Canis and Lyra, stop. So, as both of you step onto those...
I was going to tell you, I wasn't trying to step onto it.
Well,
just to be clear.
so the square, because the square touches it, just like any of the spell effects in the game, is part of the magic effect. So we're going to go ahead and pull it from there.
Okay.
So, because if you zoom in, the square covers where that is, and I don't want to play semantics with, the 2.5 feet that it may or may not cover, so I just covered the actual square grid that it's on.
Okay.
So, Canis. Actually, Lyra, let's start with you, because you stepped on first. So you guys see Lyra step onto the very edge of this platform. Right? Which is kind of half recessed into the ground and vibrating with energy. She freezes in place. You guys watch her freeze in place. Lyra, the world goes black, and you find yourself looking down at an elderly form of yourself on a small cot in a dilapidated hospital. Your breathing is shallow. Nobody is around. No family. No friends. No companions. You breathe your final breath, and the vision flashes forward. Two men carry a tiny bundle wrapped loosely in linens and throw it into a pit in the ground among dozens of others. The vision flashes forward once more, and those two men now stand near a massive bonfire, tossing what's left of your belongings into it. One man stops, clearly holding your spellbook in his hands. As he flips through it, and half of the book is blank. He chuckles, and he says, "Worthless," and throws it into the flames. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, where's that gonna do?
All right. So, you guys see Lyra freeze momentarily as she kind of like fights. You see her slowly fighting through. There's this black and purple energy rising up and out of this massive sigil. She kind of pushes through it, takes a step back. Lyra, you regain a first level spell slot.
Woohoo! Fuck you, devils.
Canis, let's go ahead and go with you since you were also in that very moment. Canis, same for you. You freeze in place as soon as you touch it. Kind of, I would assume, probably going for Lyra, like, oh fuck no, Lyra! Boom, and boom! Oh, you're both stuck. Canis, the world goes black around you, and you see yourself on an open battlefield, crouched next to the decimated corpse of Lyra. She's barely holding on for life. Your magic fails to stop her bleeding. She gasps heavily twice, and then goes limp in your arms, her lips turning blue in the process. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Canis.
All right, I'm letting you know I'm intending to use an inspiration if it's not great. The DM inspiration. I'll take a 16.
Okay. And you've succeeded. Do you even have any abilities that you've burnt that are per day, or are you just like not that
Nope.
kind of character? Okay, well,
We've just been fighting.
I mean, I have the spells you gave me, but
nah,
other than that, not
nah,
really.
you haven't used them. You break out of it. You're fine. Okay. Everybody else kind of sees them freeze for a moment and then break out. Lyra, and you see the black and purple kind of energy wrap up and around them, but they both kind of like fight back and go, whoa!
Nobody step on that fucking platform.
What the fuck was that?
I almost said that, but then I was just sorry. I should have said something.
No, it's
Are you guys okay? What happened?
I'm not going to be okay for a really long time.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't either.
Oh, okay. All right. So, well, is there anything in this room that's, I don't know, valuable to what we're looking for? Or is it just these weird statues and that fucked up thing?
I'm sure there probably is. And to be fair, it's probably some lesson about balance or something, because you have to go through something terrible. And then I was able to get back some of my arcane energy, but it was not easy.
Well, I'm concerned that so far every room has involved us all needing to sacrifice something in order to proceed.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something else here, but I think it's worth exploring the other direct. I don't want to be in this room anymore right now.
Okay.
Dench,
Okay.
I think you especially should not go near that circle.
Don't go near that circle, Dench. Don't.
Oh. Okay. All right.
That being said, can I inspect the circle?
That's what I was gonna do. I want to do an arcana check on it.
Sure, yeah, both of you. I mean, if you're gonna stop, you need to take time to do that, though. So, are you going to tell them to get out and then stop?
Just just don't get close while we look at it.
Yeah, let's make sure it's not actually worth anything, but please don't touch it.
Okay. All right. So both of you can go ahead and make an Arcana check, or one can assist the other if that's how it's going to go. Oh, you already both rolled. Okay, 18 and 19 Arcana check. So. Okay, so this circle appears to be enchanted with not only necromancy, but also with enchantment, divination, and there is a trace of abjuration magic in it. Within the sigils that are actually crafted into it. The way it reads is that this is the Archive of Forgotten Debts. But it's kind of a play on words. Not literally a play on words, but it's kind of like alluding to the fact that these are debts that people maybe fear as opposed to currently owe. It is a debt that could futuristically be owed in the greater, like, infernal cycle, but are not currently. So it reads your mind, essentially, puts that into a visual, and then what it does is it tries to sap energy from you to fuel it, or if you are capable of resisting it, it will give you some of the energy up front. Lyra, you experienced that firsthand.
Yep. Nope. This belongs here. Let's go.
Fucking bitch, I hate this thing. Waste of time. Let's go.
She's like out. Like her little legs are moving her.
And as
Okay.
we're moving, Payne's like, well, if you guys even seem slightly amused by it, I was really curious, but you
No.
make it look, yeah. All right, let's go down the hallway.
Payne, with your passive insight too, because yours is like second highest in the group, I'm gonna give you this. Both of them seem absolutely fucking terrified after whatever that momentary experience was.
Kate is also probably very livid.
Yeah, and Lyra would have been physically shaking. Like it would have been physical for her.
All right. So you guys see the hallway ahead of you. As you come down and see these infernal entities at their desks, they do not look back up at you. They continue to simply write and quill and parchment away.
I can go first if we want. I don't mind either way.
No, I'll take the lead here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dench and Canis make a good lead, and I'll pull up the rear. And I feel like the southern side would be right.
Southern side will be what, correct in the direction that we're going?
Yeah, right.
Why?
I think he's being funny.
Yeah, all right.
He is
all
being
right.
funny. That is that. Oh, it is right. God damn it.
All right.
I hate you.
I know.
All right. So, you guys, what you see is what you get. The hall leads down far to the south and far to the north. But
Fucking hell.
the halls are very similar again to what you saw on the outside and what you've seen in between of all of these halls. The rooms are immaculate. The halls definitely were trying to make sure that their budget was, being kept.
So, I mean, do you think we should go right? Is that your? Or were you just kind of? Were you just
South.
kind of making jokes, Payne? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it'll be
All right.
right.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
both.
We can start. It goes around. I think they said anyway. So it goes east eventually.
They both go to the east, right?
Also, you guys are having no trouble moving through this,
Not really.
right? Okay, I'm just making sure that there's no.
Some of the walls are a little
Yeah.
halfsies, but so far
Okay.
it's been all right.
All right, so the hall,
turn.
yep, it turns, goes down about 20 feet or so, and then you see it hook down to the south again.
And I have not been checking for traps. I'm sorry, guys. I'll
Uh,
just kind of.
I don't
Huh?
think there's gonna be traps, honestly.
No traps have triggered so far, which is good.
Just luring us into a sense of security here.
We made it through a trap already. If there's any truth traps, I'm in trouble.
And again, as you get to the oh, sorry, go ahead, Canis. What?
This is just a little thing, but if anyone wants to know where Canis is, because I know he blends in, he's directly behind that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying
no,
not to
he's
step
really
on you.
hard.
Yeah,
So,
I can see
yeah.
ya. I can see ya. Okay, so Dench, you go down the 15 feet, you kind of peek your head around the corner, it goes down another 20 feet, and then it hooks straight to the north.
This is a windy road.
Yeah, that's I think it's the literal representation of what we're going through here.
So, Dench, you get to that spot, you look up, and then about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, the entire route, dead ends. Full stop, cobblestone wall, nothing.
Okay. Well, this looks like a dead end.
Really?
Are you sure?
That's weird. Yeah,
I mean-
let me take a look. It's all stonework. I know stonework. They can't hide things from me.
All right. Yeah. Please.
Mirror
Dench
backs.
comp-
I will.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I will look
Just
for
saying,
Payne.
Dench punched this
Do
up
not
against the
trust
wall.
his eyes.
Hold on, I
Where's
heard
this dead
Dench
end?
punch somebody. Who did
he
Dench punch?
pushed-
No, Dench backs against the wall.
Oh!
Payne passed, sorry.
I was excited. I thought Dench was throwing fucking hands.
And Lyra,
She's like, I got this pain.
Bow, bow, bow.
My job.
Lyra backs way up. She goes like all the way down the hall.
Okay, so Payne and Canis are going to have a look. You guys tell me where you're going and what you're doing.
So it's a dead end to the north.
Dead end right here.
Canis, I'll check the stones, but you want to look for traps? I'm confident in the stonework stuff, but it's those sneaky traps that I'm not so great with.
I'm more afraid of illusions than traps at this point, but yeah, I'll check for both.
Okay.
And I'll be looking at the stonework specifically for like anything not typical. Like I want to
Okay.
say a push button or a slide away wall or anything like that.
And Canis, you're looking for traps in specific, is that right?
Mostly illusions, but also like traps.
Got it. Okay. So Yeah, both of you just make straight investigation checks. Oh, that's not. That's fucking great. You guys have some cool fucking dice. Okay.
Would my stone cutting? Oh
It does
no,
not.
that's history.
It does not. It's only history checks. Yep.
Okay.
However, I mean, a 10 and a 23 is not fucking bad. The 10, no, I mean, you don't even, and I'm just gonna move you guys up a little bit. Even as you get to like the end of the hall, whoop, that's Pain, or I mean, that's Dench. Sorry. So as you get to the end of the hall, Kane is kind of leaning, sniffing. With your nat 20, Kane is, you don't even smell a trace of air coming from anywhere in here, leading you to believe that there's a tube, a pinprick, a needle, a dart, nothing. Pain, it's a little bit tougher for you. It's very good stonework, but it's not anything that stands out to you as secret in any way, shape, or form.
I don't see anything. You get anything, Pain? I don't even smell or feel anything.
No, I didn't see anything that wasn't typical. And he'll put his hands on the wall right in front of us and just kind of give it a push.
Yeah, it is solid as hell. However, what I'm going to give both of you, because both of your passive insights are number 1 and number 2 in the entire party. This is the first time you guys have been down here that you have been lied to. This makes no sense. There's no reason why this should exist the way it exists. All rooms and all questions and all answers and all conversations so far have been about truth. This path leads to a dead end. That doesn't make any fucking sense to you.
It really.
This doesn't make sense, though.
No, not at all. Who builds a hallway that doesn't lead to anything? Except for evil demons who want to play with your mind and make you question the world. Ah, screw it. Let's go back the other way.
I think it's devils, but I'm not sure if there's much of a difference.
Payne's gonna drag his hand along the right side. No, his shield's in his left hand. Along the left hand wall. He's just gonna drag his hand along the wall the whole way back, just for like one of these walls has to be like not here or something. You know?
Gotcha. Okay. All right. You guys can move yourselves to wherever you want to be. Eddie! Happy birthday! I don't know if you heard that.
You just screamed in Kevin's
Sorry,
ear.
I just screamed. Oh, I'm sorry, Kev. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I told him. I say thank you. Okay.
It's okay.
Too old for thanks, Dad. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. So, yeah. So you guys begin to round that southern corner again and head back the way you came. You move yourselves and tell me where you want to go, and we will facilitate from there.
Lyra's leaning against the wall, like in the corner. She's just like looking down at her hands, and then when you
I'll
guys
be right back.
come around, she
Since
You
you
couldn't
look
find anything.
since Lyra looked distracted, Payne would definitely be like, they built a freaking tunnel, the hallway that doesn't go anywhere. There's nothing. It just stops. It's stupid, and I don't like it. And let's just go the other way.
seems weird.
More accurately, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's been truth mostly up until this point.
It's a very strange decision they made here, unless it's just to fuck with us, which is very likely.
I don't know. They seem to take truth fairly seriously. I'm sure we'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Should we go the other way?
Let's try the other hallway, I suppose.
So
Are
kinda
you
make
gonna
yourself-
be okay?
Yeah, I'm sure. She looks up. She says, "Yeah, I'm sure," and then sort of looks up for a second. I don't know.
All right. Well, when we get through this, we'll all have have a good breather, and then we'll all talk ourselves through this. All right.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, that's a good
Taking
idea.
it's taking its toll on all of us. All right.
All right, so you guys begin to creep back through.
Should let Canis go past first.
Nope.
I will go past.
Yeah, Payne was obviously waiting to follow up in the back.
All right. So you guys head back towards the north. I'm going to go ahead and move my map. All right. All right, y'all guide me.
I guess we'll just keep going north here. Oh, I found a door.
There you go. So, yeah, so there's another strange dead end, like 12 feet in front of you, but then the hallway hooks to the east about 10 feet, and there's a door. Similar door to the other doors you've seen on the interior of this place. Very well put together. There is no keyhole. It seems unlocked.
Stench will approach the door and put an ear
No.
to it.
Yeah, okay. Make a perception check for me. Sorry, Larry, did you say no?
She started to say no when he walked toward the door.
Ah, you thought he was going to do the bad thing.
No, I'm not. I'm not just straight up opening it. Don't worry.
Yeah, so Dench, you put your ear to the door and you hear no, and it kind of catches you off guard, and you pull your ear away from the door. You don't really hear a whole lot from the other side.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Do you want to do your? It's okay. It's okay. You want to do your mage hand thing?
Yeah, that's good.
Or your magical hand? I don't
Yeah,
know
so
what mage hand really is.
she said it. To be fair, she said it.
Oh, she has said it. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll summon the mage hand.
Okay.
And have it do the door.
All right. And as you pop the door open, those of you who can see, which I believe is Lyra, Dench, and Canis, so this room is home to a single massive automaton constructed of gold and what appears to be infernally stamped bronze. It stands about 8 feet tall, and it has quills where its hands would normally be. And it has 4 large, parchment-like wings on its back, akin to a wasp.
Cool as shit, but I hate it.
And it is just standing in the center of this room.
The
Unmoving.
golem.
That's the fucking legend.
Damn it, I did name it that, didn't I? Son of a bitch. Whoops. I always try to name it like the creature before you, and I'm like, I've got too much shit going on in this fucking campaign.
We all knew. As soon as you said the quills, I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right.
Are they phoenix quills?
No. Nope.
No.
Nope. They're like white or parchmenty colored quills. And it is not active. It is just standing there kind of looking around.
All right. Hold on.
Canis will kind of relay all that back.
That is, I think that's our ledger.
I think so too.
Or at least it'll be in here.
What is it?
Oh.
Books? I can't see.
It's a
Your eyes
it's
taking
a
up
monster
the...
made of books.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Any way for you to make yourself super invisible or quiet or?
Well, I was thinking about that, but not really. And honestly, this place, if you try to deceive it, I feel like you're going to get punished. So it might be better just to respectfully try to get the information. Maybe.
Do you want me to talk to it?
No. If we think we have time, I was thinking about maybe doing a ritual so I could comprehend languages. Because if it's not in common or a language I understand, then this is all for nothing.
How much time does it take you?
10 minutes. Which didn't seem like a lot
Do
of time
you,
before we got in here. Now it does.
do we know how much time was we had left on the door before it closed? I mean, I
I'm
did
not.
prop it open with an axe, but I assume that's probably not going to be enough.
I'm not sure. We moved in too quickly to be able to try to figure out a pattern. Really,
I've got the key though, so it should be fine.
only if there's a keyhole on this side.
Yeah.
I've got a lockpick.
I feel like
That
we
also
Maybe
should
if we
requires a
talk
keyhole.
nicely to the golem.
Well, that was my thought.
I mean, so far I was expecting a fight with those demons in the other room. So
I think that if I had kept lying, we may have ended up there.
I think you may have died if you kept lying.
Or maybe they would have kept me. I don't know.
Maybe. Either way,
No.
we might be right. Maybe we can actually just approach this thing and not that won't be enough to cause it to go angry on us. And I don't know.
I hope so.
Ugh.
We're already
Yeah.
this far.
Okay.
Let's just do it.
Yeah. Okay.
What would Payne know of golems?
Make an
If
Arcana
he
check.
does realize
Yeah.
that is what this is.
Oh, it's pretty fucking. It's a pretty clear cut automaton for anybody but Amelia, who has the lowest intelligence in the party. This is not you. Look, yeah, yes, you, but not you. It is. Yeah, Arcana check, and we'll see where we go from there. You don't know a whole lot about automatons because they just don't use them on a regular basis where you're from. Because they would prefer more elementals. But as far as automatons are concerned, you know that they typically have a stated purpose. That's what I'll give you for a DC 10. They always have a purpose. They are created, placed, have a purpose, full stop. There are no semantics. They just go.
Did we have these at the school or anything where I could be familiar? Or in Willow Hall?
Make an Arcana check. 23. You guys did have automatons or golems in general. Not all were made of, paper wasp wings and quill hands. Actually, none of them were, ever. But you did have clay golems and stone golems, and on the occasion, especially if there was like a visiting wizard who was of really high notoriety, you would get like a steel golem. And what are you looking for specifically? What kind of information you're trying to glean on these things?
I guess my biggest concern is is there a way to tell if it's like protecting the stuff or
Understood.
just collecting the stuff?
Yeah, so it's not collecting anything. It's standing in the middle of a room that you have yet to enter and has done nothing but that. However, you see it standing and looking around, and because you rolled a 23, I'll give you this. It looks like it is guarding something. It is not actively looking for potential intruders.
Okay. All right. So, if it's going to be aggressive, it's going to be because it's protecting something that we're trying to get, which could be the ledger. But if it was patrolling or standing, on guard, then maybe it's a little more dangerous. But and it's very dangerous. And we should all approach it thinking so.
So if we stay within its rules or parameters, we should be okay as
If it speaks.
long as we can figure out what its job is and not interfere with that.
And its job might be to make sure the ledger doesn't leave, which means I could be able to just read it. We don't have to take it. I just have to read it.
Yeah. We might be able to just ask nicely. And it'll be like, yes, go ahead, read the books, just don't damage the books.
Fingers
Maybe.
crossed.
Like in a librarian.
Yeah.
That is the meanest looking librarian I've ever seen in my life.
I
Effective,
would not want to
though.
fuck with that librarian, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
I'll go with you.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah. So you step in. It immediately stops. The automaton. It stops. Its head turns towards you, and it just watches you. It does nothing else. It doesn't move.
I want to try to, as I get closer, I want to get just close enough to be able to read some of what's on its back.
Oh fuck me, man! What a weird fucking thing to ask me to provide for you. You're talking about the wings? You want to read its wings?
I want to just get a glance of what's
Make an
on its
Arcana check.
Can I assist?
Fuck yeah! Roll it with advantage. 16's great, but let's see if you can do better.
Oh, 16.
Okay, definitely 16. It's the incantation for a fly spell. However, it is imbued with a conjuration and divination sigil, which permanently embed it in these wings.
Okay. Okay. So it could fly. Hello. Do you speak?
It doesn't move. It doesn't notice you. It watches you, but it does not act.
Is this a window down south here that I'm seeing through?
That is a double doorway.
It's a double doorway.
Yeah, so there's a door right here, and there's a second door right here with a 5-foot hallway, and they are not just doorways, they are actually archways. They're wide open.
All right. She's going to motion like.
But there's a book. I think there's something
I'm
up
seeing-
here.
Seeing stuff over here that I might try to approach.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm looking at a lamp.
Hold on. Don't touch. Nobody touch anything. Nobody touch. Hold on.
Oh
one
no,
second.
no, not touching anything. Is this leisure shaped up here?
I'm just going to glance.
As you look at it, no, it is not ledger shaped. And Kane, as I see where you're looking, and I see where everyone's looking, all of these desks in this room seem to be very rudimentary in nature. There are scrolls and parchments half opened and half written on, but nothing is understandable, first of all, by anybody. It is in a language that no one understands in this party. And more than that, none of them seem to be bound like books or ledgers.
All right.
Can anybody read this stuff? I can't.
Just a bunch of gobbledygook to me.
Maybe that ritual you were talking about would be worth it, but
Well, let's
if
go.
we don't think this is what we're looking for, then maybe it's not worth it still.
I'm guessing that this door over here is probably going to have more. Let me just try to step through first. Not everybody. If it's going to get mad, it'll probably just get mad at me.
Well, then I'll stand back here.
All right. What you see is what you get. So as you step through the doorway, who is that? Amelia? Or Alira, excuse me, not Amelia. Amelia, settle down! No,
Yeah,
don't
here,
you get
Amelia.
excited!
You said you
You
weren't
go
coming.
back home! All right. Okay, so here is what you get.
All right.
So settle down. Settle down. So the interior of the ledger chamber is covered from floor to ceiling with bookshelves and soft infernal light. In the center of the room, there is a massive tome that lies open on a platform akin to an altar. Next to it, a large red feathered quill sits in an empty ink pot.
Okay.
And I have
Look at the ledger yet.
given you the image of the room. It's a massive library room.
All right, the ledger's here, and so's the quill. Don't touch anything. I don't.
You should also probably not look at the ledger until we understand it.
Okay, I'm really scared to do magic in here. Hold on, let me just
Why don't you come out into the hallway then? Or do you need to be in there while you do it?
No. It lasts for an hour. I'd rather do it out here.
We got to wait for 10 minutes? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, maybe everybody come out here.
Payne just took a peek through the door, so he knew what everybody was looking at. And I'm stuck. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Sort of.
Okay,
Well,
so
I mean, we might not even need to understand what we're looking at so much, so far as, just visualize it and then, maintain that information in your brain, right?
if he doesn't understand the language, then that's it.
Yeah.
Also,
I
we
can't
do
re-
want to maybe know what we give to him.
Yes, what Kana said. I want to know what we are offering because
That's fair. Yeah.
yeah, there's some things that certain people shouldn't have, and he's not maybe the worst
These certain
person in
people.
the world, but he's questionable. He's very questionable. He's yeah.
All right, so everybody okay with me doing this?
I'm just still
Yeah.
concerned about the amount of time we have on that door. If it'll be closed by the time we try to get out.
I think
There
it's
might-
already closed.
Maybe,
Great, I
maybe
think we
not.
took more.
I can try to just go look at it, but I don't know if I can remember it if I don't know what I'm reading.
Let's think
Well,
about Miss Tundra. She said to slow down and do it right while
And
we're
be
here.
a fucking
Let's-
wizard. That's what she told me.
She did say that to you, but that wasn't my point. Let's take the
Listen,
time
you-
we need and understand what we're working with. So, do your
it could
rituals
all
so
be.
that you
I
know.
mean, it could all be in common, is what I'm saying. I mean, it probably isn't, but I mean, it couldn't hurt to just take a peek and then see if it's in a language you can't read.
Okay, okay, Dench.
Maybe do a before and after real quick.
She's like, she knows it's not going to do anything, but she's still watching it as she goes by.
And again, as you enter the ledger creature, the creature in the room does not react to you. You walk in, and it's floor to ceiling. Also, over here to the right, which I know you guys can see me pinging, there is a massive 10 or it's a 10 by 10 foot circle that is pulsating past this archway in the room. Okay, so what would you like to do?
You think we're lucky enough that that's a portal straight out of here?
No.
Okay. Can I see the ledger from here?
No, you
Yeah,
have to
no, 'cause-
walk. You have to walk back over here to read it.
Okay, she will.
Because
is
this would
realizing
be upside down. Okay, so you walk over there.
Yeah, I'm trying not
as
to
you
touch
look
anything,
down
like,
at it, let me
purposely.
look at your languages. You understand none of it.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay.
I'm guessing I also get none of it.
You understand none of it.
Nope.
All right, sorry. I figured it
A
was
wrong
just
blank.
couldn't hurt to look.
Dench, it was a really smart thought.
Before we leave, can I inspect this portal a little bit to see like maybe what it does, where it goes to, or even if it is a portal?
Sure. Make an Arcana check as you walk all the way up to the portal past the barrier and inspect it. Inspect the sigils around
I don't
it.
like how he said that.
No, I mean I have to be specific.
I also
because
don't
if I'm
like how
not
you said it.
specific. You actually do not. You understand, Canis, that it is a teleportation circle of some sort, but you cannot decipher in any way, shape, or form what or where it goes.
All right. In that case, he'll go back up, and I'll say, when we get to the others, I'll say, I try to look at the circle. It is a teleportation circle, but I have no clue where it goes, or if
honestly, at this point, well, I'll look at it after. All right. I'm gonna cast as a ritual comprehend languages.
Okay. So you go through your 10 minutes.
Mhm.
You perform the incantations. You lay your circle down. You bum chicka bow wow, and you boom. There is a burst of magic as you sing and hum and trace your incantations. And I believe it's an hour.
Yeah, it lasts
Okay,
for an hour.
so for the next hour, that your eyes kind of gain this violet light as you feel that you can comprehend anything that you read or hear.
Perfect. All right.
You cannot speak it, but
Right.
you can understand it.
Yep.
Literal translations only. Okay.
Dench. Okay. There's. All right.
And by the way, during that 10 minutes while Dench is watching, the ledger golem does nothing. It simply stands there.
Yeah, he's just looking for things to leave in that room, I think.
Oh, you need help?
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
What does it say?
Okay.
I'm not touching it. Shit. I'm like trying my best to read it without touching anything, if I can help it.
Okay, so you're actually going to look at the ledger?
Yeah.
Okay. Now is where things get weird. Give me 1 second.
Oh, now it gets weird.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been weird for about an hour, 2 hours.
Oh, are you kidding me? This whole session's been weird. Okay, so... okay, so... all of your passive investigation checks are successful. Lyra. I will take you through the pages of what you are reading. However, each page will require 1 minute to read. And an additional 6 minutes per item that you have found and successfully deciphered. So essentially, what is going to happen is you are going to require, if you want to get the full breadth of what is about to happen, you need an hour. Are you ready to dictate or memorize or read an hour's worth of information? We can start and just do 30 minutes first and see where you land. Or we can do 15-minute bursts, or how do you want to do this? Or we can start with the first page and see where the fuck you go.
Would she realize it, like, as she's reading it, that it's going to take that long?
That's what the spell description says. It literally takes... I mean, you have to take a minute per page of anything you read. And more than that, it is going to require...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because you don't understand the language.
Right.
You are using your so it is going to take the entire hour of your comprehend languages in order to figure out what the fuck you're reading. And you have succeeded at all of your passive investigation checks.
Okay.
So, do you want to dedicate the whole hour to it?
Do we want to... how long are we willing to spend here?
Well,
What time is
I
it?
don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that door, you know.
I think
And
that might be a way out.
We only have until sunrise-ish.
We came in here about 9 o'clock, I think.
Oh, so we should be okay.
Yeah, to any of you, I was going to say it's only been a couple hours.
I know. So far as like daytime is concerned, we got plenty of time. I just don't know how much time we have till we're trapped in here. That's all I'm concerned.
I think because we've already come this far, tell us, try and figure out what it's mainly about instead of seeing if it's worth doing all of it.
Okay.
I don't think he needs the whole book anyway. He just needs some of it.
Start with the first 10 pages. That'll be about 10 minutes. We can do it 10 minutes at a time. Does that work?
Yeah.
I'm willing to take as long as we need to get it right.
All right, Lyra, are you ready?
I don't know.
I don't think you're ready. Okay. So you see Lyra, she steps up, her eyes glowing ever so slightly violet. She begins to flip pages. There's the first page. I'm not showing it to anybody else but Lyra.
Do you want me to type it? Like, is that going to stay in
That
my
that
thing?
is permanently in
Okay.
your. If I share it to you specifically, it is permanently in your. What is
Okay.
it called? Your journal? Is it
Yeah,
just
yeah,
your
that would
journal?
be yeah. I think it's journal. Yeah.
I think it's. Is it? Am I tripping?
Hang on.
I mean, yeah, it's called.
Yes,
There's a
it's
It is journal.
journal.
If you hover over it,
It is just the journal? Okay, yeah. So anything I share with you, if I say I specifically share it with you, it is specifically shared with you in the journal.
Okay,
Which
got
means
it.
you can access it at any time. But you can react to it in the moment.
As I am.
There you are.
Oh no.
Okay, so you hear her softly say, "Oh no."
Yeah, she's reading it. Yeah.
That doesn't sound promising.
Is it- do you want me to keep reading, or do you want me to give you a
Yeah, keep reading.
Okay.
Okay, also, by the way, I know I had mentioned this, but next to the ledger as she's reading, this is sitting next to it in an empty ink pot.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Oh, we saw it.
I just wanted to make sure you had the picture, if you didn't
Yeah.
already have it.
And I see the golem has a direct line of sight to it.
So yeah, actually, she would keep reading.
Okay, so you also pick up. So as you're reading, with what you just saw, there are also many merchant houses, multiple guild leaders in the pages. There are a handful of priests.
Okay.
There are hundreds and hundreds of citizens. And then you see this page. There you go. You're going to have to blow it up. Listen, I did not go half-assed on this quest line. You're welcome, Amelia, by the way. This is all because of you.
No,
Wow.
I'm not Amelia. You're not getting it. Thank you. Fuck you for all of this.
While Lyra is reading, I'm thinking about this portal. We went through a portal or teleported when we were at the space. The ship.
Yes,
port.
you did. Yep.
Yep.
dark
And that
spaceport.
was a portal on the floor.
It was.
It was. Okay. So, and I have not seen any steps in this place. So,
That is true.
kind of to Dench and Canis and not to distract Lyra, there haven't been any stairs, and I'm betting that portal takes us up, which
That's
if we had
exactly what I
come
was concerned
through
about.
the front door, that might be okay. But I think we need to go back out the way we came.
Yep.
Unless the golem says no, but it might be worse upstairs. Let's,
Right.
not piss
Well,
off
I
the
mean,
golem.
He did say that this is the least guarded, floor in the entire tower. So, yeah, I'd rather
Yeah.
not see any of the other floors.
Yeah, and that golem is not to be trifled with, we'll say. So,
I'd rather not fuck with him as well. Yeah.
So we're
Agreed.
leaving the book and the quill just as they are and taking the information with us.
Yeah, fuck the quill. I'm not
think we'll-
bringing it back to that guy. Yeah.
I think we'll just pay the 50 gold.
Yeah, I
We're
think
not-
that's fair.
We're not going to put ourselves at any more risk than we already have for people we don't know, because that's what we've done since we got here. I think I got what we need.
Oh, you're not done.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh no, you're not done. I was letting them RP. That was the 6th page out of 10. Are you ready for 7?
Yeah.
Wait, are you reading the whole book or just 10 pages?
She is. You see her. She's flipping every like 30 or 40 pages, but stopping where things seem important to her. There you go.
Her mouth, like her jaw will drop open.
God, I really want to know what she's looking at, but I know she needs to concentrate. I want to
Yeah,
play by
it's-
play here.
She'll tell us. It'll be
looks-
alright.
I
We'll
know,
get a
I know.
story.
She looks
I know.
angry, and then she flips again.
Okay, you got what you need.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I got one more. Oh, actually, that's not true. I got 3 more. Okay, hold on.
He's smiling way too hard with this.
Yeah,
like,
it's because I
He is
listen.
enjoying it too
I have
much.
put like 45 hours of work into a quest line for a paladin who is not even attending it, and it drives me fucking crazy. So hold on. Okay,
Well,
ready?
if it wasn't crime,
It's not crime. But you determined it as crime, and we
Listen.
will see what happens. Okay, just shut up. Everybody shut up. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Here you go. Get that one?
Yes. Okay.
No reaction, right?
Yeah. The reaction would just kind of be like what I did, where she's like, she looks it over and she just sort of nods.
Okay. She flips to another page. Are you ready?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Tell he was really hoping for that reaction.
If Payne had popcorn, he'd be sitting against the wall eating popcorn, watching her react.
Okay, I'm ready.
But he's just standing there watching, I guess.
I would also be hanging out with Payne and eating popcorn.
I
Okay,
hate this.
Lyra, are you ready for the last? This is truly the last one.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
I think.
Ready?
Yeah.
There you go.
My curiosity is killing me right now.
Right?
All emotion leaves her face, and I feel like she'd even go pale.
Yeah, you guys all see her go pale as she flips open to pretty much the last page in the ledger.
I think the story she's reading is a tragedy.
She'll kind of step
I think
back.
it's horror.
She'll step back and away from the ledger. I don't know if it's good or bad that Amelia's not here. There are a lot of names in this ledger, including hers.
Oh.
How?
Okay, but what's it a ledger about?
Her father, Krivac, brother Mal. I can't say.
Mild.
In unison.
That's that guy. So, I don't understand owning other people and all of that. But I can tell you that there's some serious, she probably should have been here. Although maybe she would have freaked out and we'd all get killed by the golem.
Well, we could
Yeah.
go get her and drag her back and make her read this stupid book.
I don't think she can read it either.
Fair.
Okay, well, I'd really like to get the fuck out of here.
Agreed. We talked about it,
Yeah,
and we
okay.
figured we should leave the feather and not take the portal. You good
y-
with that?
Not take the portal.
The
Not
portal
take the
Well, I
portal.
probably
mean,
goes upstairs. Did you see
if
stairs?
if the door is closed and we can't get out, that might be our last, ditch effort.
I, well, I could try to identify the portal and determine where it goes.
How
Or I
long does
could
that
try to
take?
let me. You want me to identify the quill?
I
Uh,
am afraid if we pick up the quill, that the golem will object.
yeah.
I
Do you
mean,
need
you're
to touch it?
probably not. Yeah, I would need to touch it. Same for the
Fuck the
portal, I
quill.
guess. Really,
Fuck the quill. I mean, like if you can identify the portal,
I could.
if you can tell us where it goes, I mean that'd be helpful.
I don't know if I can do that without
I also
touching it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even want to take the quill from the little demon imp
Oh no.
librarians. No, I
Uh,
mean, let
Well, let
them
me
have their quill.
let me just take a close look at the portal. Um, I might be able to.
Okay, but don't use it or nothing.
That's not the plan. I won't.
don't actually touch it.
I'm not going to identify it. I'm just going to take a really close look and see.
Dench, I know what it means when I say I'm going to take a really close look at a honey bun.
It's
That
not.
means you're gonna eat
Yeah,
it.
but you're an idiot and she's not.
I'm not giving you a biscuit.
I don't want your fucking biscuit.
Stop
Just
fighting.
it for the biscuit. I'm half tempted to run back to the door just to see if it's open at this point because it is freaking me out. I do not
Okay,
want to be
Wow.
stuck
so a 15. $15 is exactly what you needed to roll. So,
Ah!
as you look at it,
Nice.
Lyra, so this is absolutely 100% a teleportation circle. Its glyphs indicate that it takes those who enter it to the exterior of the tower through a door leading directly outside, but does not indicate what cardinal direction that outside is.
This takes us outside. This takes us outside. This
Oh.
right here takes us outside. I don't know where, but we'll be the fuck out. Can we
I
please
mean,
take
as long as
the
it's
portal?
as long as it's outside, then you're sure of this.
Yes. She's
Okay.
got a look of like desperation in her face.
Okay. I trust you. I trust you.
Okay.
I don't
So we're
like it, but
going
if you say so.
through the magical portal
Without the quill, yes.
without the quill.
Without-
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Okay.
I went to school for this.
First in your class.
Wait, Lyra.
Waiting.
Yeet.
Oh! Did you jump into it?
Eat that son of a
You
bitch!
said you yeeted your.
Get back here, you son of a bitch!
I ain't no. It ain't
That
no
is so
coming back.
funny.
That's hilarious. Wait, Lyra.
So he jumps in, and as Dench jumps in, he says, "Wait, Lyra," and then he jumps. As he jumps forward, his body just spins into a small vortex and evaporates, and he.
I jumped in right
I'd
after.
like to think that he just. I'd like to think he just suddenly said "yeet" as he was going.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
hoping you guys would give him a moment or two on the other side, but yeah.
Lyra
Not
freaked
like he
out.
can,
Absolutely not.
not like he can tell you like what's actually on the other side, but yeah. Okay, here we are.
Payne, what are you doing as you see these idiots jump into a teleportation circle?
Payne had a moment of weakness and turned back to look at the room. And you guys will notice that he comes through the portal
We do not.
like
Oh,
a space of time longer than you think it should have for him to just follow you through. But he comes through with nothing else.
Okay. I am so happy that you said that.
I was waiting. Here comes the quill and runs!
We got the quill, motherfuckers! 350 gold, baby! Here we go! Alright. Oh my god. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so you guys, oh holy shit, we're at like 10 on the dot.
I hate it.
I know. I'm sorry.
I got 15 minutes.
I can't even stay longer.
Oh, you can't.
I know. Yeah. Lucy's got shit going on. You gotta you're writing a report, is that right? Or is it a essay?
Writing an exam.
Exam. Sorry, exam, essay, fucking report. Come on. Oh, we're playing semantics tonight. Okay, that's why I fucked you guys in the Infernal
Now
Archives.
we're playing semantics.
Yeah.
Now things are getting weird.
Okay, we're gonna let Lucy write his exam. I have wow, so much for that fucking 6 paragraphs worth of infernal quill that I had written for that identify.
You couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's okay. No, it's okay. I mean, trust me, get out of there. That's definitely good. That's the
Did not
the
want
good
to
thing.
fight that golem. They would have kicked our asses.
I did not
Yeah,
want you
sure.
guys to fight that golem either. With where you were, no bueno.
Yep.
Okay, so as you guys get back to the surface, this is the only thing I will leave you with, and it will take us into next week. As you guys get back to the surface and step into the portal, you guys step out, and I'm going to move the circle. The circle is actually up over here. It's on the northwestern side of the tower, and you step out of what appears to be an archway against the black iron rods and structure of the tower itself, out of the spire of the Pact Makers. As you step out, you hear the following. And you hear people screaming in the streets. Lock the gates! Oh shit! Lock the gates! Shut everything down!
I'm gonna look around and see if anybody's looking at us.
That's, you know what? I'll give you that. Before we end, yeah, go ahead. Make a perception check.
What did Amelia do?
No, it does not appear that anybody is looking at you directly. Like, you guys step out and you are the least of the excitement that is happening around you.
We need to find Amelia and that guy and get to the slave master and get out of here.
Get out of here. All right.
All right.
We'll end here because I know that Candace, you have, or Lucy, you have all sorts of crazy shit going on. Candace, you have lots of sheets of paper to review, lots of images I sent to you.
And one other thing, just before we go, as a note, Lyra is going to try to send a message to Amelia because she said she would when we're done. So we could do that at the beginning of next week, but just for your note.
No, let's do that immediately. Actually, okay. if we've got like 30 seconds or so.
Okay.
Okay. So you
honestly,
are going
probably like 30 minutes. Keep going.
No. We're not going to do you 30 minutes. Settle down. It's 10:30. It's 10 o'clock our time, so I know what it is your time. Okay,
Lucy,
so
go take your test. We'll be here.
We'll be here when you get back.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll use sending, and I'm gonna mark off my spell slot real quick.
And you have spell slots left.
I do. Yeah, that's third. So. You didn't take any of those away. I didn't let you get that.
You took those away. First of all, don't blame me for your fucking.
Payne's fault.
Agreed.
So
These
it'll
people.
be. We did what we had to do. Your friend should be free. Why is this place going crazy?
Kat, I'm gonna send you a very quick message. Give me 1 minute.
This town doesn't kill Amelia Canis will.
This is non-serious. The message you are trying to send cannot be
Cannot be received. Yeah.
Somebody else choked her to death before we could.
Okay. I'm at the ship with Alara. I will meet you here.
Anybody who is proficient in either survival or anybody who's proficient in survival, go ahead and give me a survival check, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got it.
Because
Not Amelia.
yeah, but 25 words and everything.
Oh yeah.
We will meet you here. We are safe. No one got hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to
yeah.
the survival rolls. Lyra, you sent the message, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will allow you to relay if you are going to or not.
Okay, the half-wit grabbed her friend. She is on the ship.
Why didn't we do that first?
Because we asked for a plan and never got one.
She had a plan and she didn't tell. I asked her for the plan and she didn't tell us the plan.
I think she needs to talk to the devils. We need to get out of here.
Yeah,
Her plan was a
that was
crime
my
on her
plan.
own accord.
And we owe somebody 50 gold.
I have a key to sell him for 75. You let me talk to him.
Get the feeling we don't owe anybody shit anymore, and we should fucking run.
Okay.
Probably for the best.
Fugitive
God
wasn't on my list of
Damn it, Amelia.
Oh, I have some. Let's go.
Okay, on that note, as you guys begin to take to the streets and decide potentially to run, there are dozens of groups of 5 to 8 person squads, we'll call them, of guardsmen running to and fro in every direction of this city. And that's where we are going to end tonight's session. And we will pick up next week with session 37. And we'll dive into it from
That I
there.
might not be here. I hate it.
I hate it too, because you're just going to poof in a cloud of smoke because you are you. But
Magical boy.
yeah, you're literally the easiest person to like write out of any game. But I hope you are here. I really truly hope that they lay whatever the fuck they need up in your new house.
Me too.
And hopefully you have
I
a new
also hope so.
a quick move.
Yeah, same. Hopefully, we should be finished moving in by late Saturday, but you know how moving goes. You never know.
Yeah.
Trust me, man. We know. We just did it. We've done it twice in like 5 years, and both times we somehow, by the glory of the Maker, managed to get ourselves set up with internet, so we'd never missed a day of D&D. But we understand Africa is a different ballpark.
A little different.
A little different. Okay, if you guys need anything from me, send me a message throughout the week. Please send me a message. Kat, I'm already looking at things from you. Lucy, I have a thing or two for you I actually need to send. And then Candace, we will talk offline if you have anything about all those ledger pages you read. But I might
we're
not be
talking
able to give you.
offline.
Oh, I might not be able to give you
live
much
with
more.
that man.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I sleep next to him, guys.
I'm gonna have to sleep in the
talking in his
goddamn
sleep?
basement.
Get him to talk in his sleep. Spill the secrets.
No.
We're actually both really good about not.
Oh
sharing
yeah,
secrets.
we get mad at each other sometimes about campaigns. She's like, I'll be like, come on, my character would totally know that, and she's like, fuck you, you don't know shit. I'm
That's
like,
me.
oh, I guess
That's
I'm
me,
just
Oliver.
a bunch of garbage. I'm a garbage character, and she's like, you're not a garbage character. You're garbage in that knowledge area.
I think roll a 2 on that performance.
Yeah.
Sound like
All
it.
right. No, she doesn't. Okay. We'll see you guys next week. Have a fantastic week,
Good
Kat.
night,
I am
everybody.
really sorry that we didn't circle back around to you, but there was a lot more down here than I think they had previously anticipated. So, but you're already doing things, and next week you are guaranteed to be here. So,
Oh.
you know, because of all of your choices and stuff. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I want you to know I've already threatened Kat that I'm going to Marcus her.
Oh God, that's terrible. You know what's funny? Candace and I were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were.
I was like, who?
As far as I've seen, y'all are criminals now. That means you're smiteable.
Yeah, smite me, bitch.
That's true.
Do it.
Do it.
Until next week.
Until next week.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my girl.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
Good night.
Oh my God. Okay. So, for those of us who are still hanging out, holy shit, that was a wild card. The Jaeger bomb. Who is the Jaeger bomb? I kind of know this guy, but he's. Oh God, why does he look like he's 52 now? He's got a whole different thing going on. Orcish Fen still looks like he is. Oh no, he's playing tabletop RPG. Oh, he's playing Star Wars. Fuck yeah, let's go. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, guys, we'll see you here next week on Sunday. We got a lot done, but not as much as I was hoping. But that's okay, because that's typically how things go.
To make sure you do things correctly.